harvest all of the content and tweets.
I got this thing handed to me while we were in that top 3.
Sorry, I'm late, guys.
Exactly what it is. It is addressed to Yes Guilamate.
Apparently, Ubisoft starts off very early on, but
I'm
sorry, I'm late.
Assume it's for Eve,
It should be.
And I'm also gonna assume that's why it was handed to me.
That's the process
I will be the buffer in this
Yep.
instance.
Just gotta repress that a little bit.
It says it's
All right.
from H.
We should be in. So apparently, just showing a couple of gameplay footages before they actually come in.
It sounds real sketch.
So,
You want to see it? Let's check it out.
just a couple of gameplay footages on from Ubisoft's. This is Far Cry 5.
Hey there, amigos. Yep, that's right. It's me, your boy.
Hey,
I just want to
Harks.
take a minute to speak directly to you, Ubisoft. Especially you, Mr. E.S. Guilamate. Pretty sure I pronounced that right. Listen, I've been hearing non-stop about this dang old Discovery Tour, and it got me thinking, man, Hope County needs to get in on this action. You hear me? Come on, man, let me show you around. I've been doing all kinds of corporate research, and I'm telling you, Hope County is the place to discover. I mean, look at all the stuff we got. Historical figures. We got
It got
sports
nuked.
and culture. We got fine athletes in Hope County. I mean, no one's made it to the big leagues yet, though. And something for this guy Peter who keeps on sending me letters that are not of encouragement. Heck, we got Boomer here. I hear the internet loves good boys. We got fun for the whole family. Come to our annual testicle festival and eat a bunch of balls.
Because obviously.
Come down to one of our beautiful, serene rivers. Oh my God! What is that? We got organic farm, nature trail.
Is that the Bigfoot?
Family cookout. Animals doing it. Iconic architecture.
should have censored that, but hey.
Motherfucking freedom. Like I told you, ES, Hope County is a real Neapolitan center, man. And check this out, ES, we even got a mountain with your name on it. So there you have it, man. Hope County Discovery Tour. Boom! Cash in the bank, baby. What do you say? Oh, dang, my wheels. Not my wheels. Oh, cougars. Oh, it's biting my face. It's on my back. It's on my nuts. I don't. Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. So you have your people call my people, and we'll figure that. Oh shit! He's coming back! He's coming back! Okay, I think he's gone. He's gone. Oh.
It's Far Cry 5.
Oh, declined.
Oh man, no. This is not a thing, you guys. Listen.
Look good to me. I don't know.
No, I work on Far Cry. Listen, Hope County Discovery Tour is not a thing. Not a thing. Okay?
All right.
Well, too bad. We want to sometimes visit Hope County. Whole stream's gonna start in the actual show is gonna start at.
Yes. We started out with 250 eager players.
Yeah, the actual show is gonna start off at 4 minutes. Just exactly right that. Just didn't mean too much. What is this commentary? I have no fucking idea.
For the ultimate bragging rights.
Anyway, let's get to the chat here for a bit. What were people talking about? Ubisoft today and starting in 18 minutes. Pull the devil trigger for fuck's sake.
Thanks, Leon. I'm here with Matt Woomer, one of the founders and creators of Brawlhalla. How's it
Oh
going,
my
Matt?
fucking god.
Going great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Could you tell us a little bit more about what our finalists will be playing today?
For sure. They're playing Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is short.
It's my alarm. I just woke my brother off. My bad. Sorry, fam.
Oh. They brought ninjas, they brought pirates, they brought monsters, they brought aliens. So there's tons of characters for your players to choose from.
That sounds awesome. So all the great warriors are there.
All the great warriors of the ages.
Fantastic. So do you have any advice?
Concerned for Rappa now.
For sure. You want to use the B attack. You want to build up damage. You're going to get 2 points for each knockout you do. You have 2 minutes. At the end of the 2 minutes, whoever has the most points.
Where the fuck's my hat?
That sounds fantastic. Well, let's head on over there and get this final started.
Indeed. All right. Are you guys really ready?
The Ubisoft E3 looks like everyone's having fun.
Some noise for this finale. Are you ready?
Because they do set up a lot of booths in the game where you can try out their latest.
And then countdown. Dun dun dun.
What's this? Brawlhalla.
The anticipation is real. 3, 2, 1. Brawl.
Yep.
All right, we've got 4 good characters here. We've got Ada. Ada has a spear.
I forgot to ask you this, but what did you think about Cyberpunk and Battletoads? I think Cyberpunk needs a lot more gameplay so that I can get a little bit more hyped. It is indeed by CD Projekt Red, and that alone should get a lot of people really hyped. But I am more of the mindset that it needs a little bit more gameplay in order for me to get hype on it. I want to see how it goes on, and apparently you can character customization. You can create your own characters, but again, it needs a little bit more gameplay. For at least for me. As for Battletoads, again, same thing. Needs a little bit more gameplay. Just a very short teaser. Knack 3 for Sony Conference. Screw that. Oh, looks more fun than EA booths. Yeah, it's a little bit more energy, a little bit more punching it. We got 2 minutes in. Why are people still beating the Knack meme after just been like 6 months deft? I feel so bad for Appabend. He doesn't get any sleep. He's supposed to wake up early this morning. He got appointment to do.
Wow, there's 30 seconds left.
You're a bit too high in regards to the stream.
Holding on to that lead. Oh, she's picked it up. She's got 6
what is high?
We're under 30 seconds. Nash is moving in hard.
Should probably bump the volume up.
You guys need to move in. You got to take it away from Ember. She's doing well.
Azuri's
got the ground pound. She's coming in for it. She's gonna try and make her move right now. She's looking.
Volume sets are pretty normal.
Looking for the hit. Looking
what?
For the hit. Is she gonna find it? 10, 8, 6, 5. Oh, 6 to 6. We are tied up. 3, 2, 1.
Where's my?
It is tied. Luckily, this game comes standard with a tiebreaker. They're both top characters are at deep red.
There is something wrong with my audio.
Decide a winner.
Oh yeah, loudness equation. I put that on, so I should be. Yeah, this weekend.
Here you go.
That should bump up the volume a bit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Smash Best Bros 35 looks neat. No, that's not Smash. That's not Smash. That's Brawlhalla. You fucking wish that was Smash. Where the hell is SMT5? A good question. Really need to see it. I haven't gotten any sorts of news from anybody who is live from E3 that SMT5's in there. So it starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we have montages of trailers. Yay! Let's not do the Square Enix thing. It's just literally 2 hours previously. Okay, they're not doing that. We're going to the stage. Persona 5 is the new Persona 4 in terms of milking. No, I think every Persona game is gonna have its franchise milked. Every Persona game. Persona 3 is gonna have its own fight. Actually, Persona 3 does have its own fighting game, technically speaking. It's just definitely Persona 5 waiting to be put in cross tag battle or something along those lines. Why are people calling Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition Tales of Vesperia HD? Because it is HD, fam. It's literally means the same thing. Whatever. At least you get what you mean. Rest in peace, no spin-offs ever for Persona 1 and 2. That's because, well, Persona 1 and 2 story are just really weird. Persona 2 gets you fight the freaking Nazis, fam. Okay, so what's this? Okay, just a couple of montages, I guess. Montage compilation. Ubisoft E3 conference. UBE3. Nice. Are we gonna see Watch Dogs 3? I did not expect a furry, but what is this? What is this? Are this supposed to be the intro or something? The Twitch E3 stream should be ahead. It seems to be ahead on what? The Twitch E3 stream seems to be ahead of your stream. What do you mean? You mean I'm late or that I am early? Persona 5 is 8.5 out of 10. Persona 3 Fest 8 out of 10. Persona 4 9.8 out of 10. Oh, it's Just Dance. I didn't forget that Just Dance is the one who gets Ubisoft. It's developed by Ubisoft. Persona is overrated, all about 8 out of 10. Well, I have someone new to harass this time. Just kidding. I still think Persona 4 is a masterpiece. Persona 5 is an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's as great. It is a great game, I just don't think it's as great as everybody says. Persona 3 is also an 8. I think only Persona 3 and 5, I think they're a little overrated. I get why they're great, but Persona 4 deserves all the milking that it got, if you ask me. And it's well, at least they go all the way to the stage. I mean, They're gonna go all the way to the stage and they're just preparing and everything like that. So, it's cool. Like, some aspects of the E3 stream show up later than usual on your stream, than the actual Twitch stream. Really? I think you need to. Need to. That's weird. So that means that I got things early on, that's pretty cool. If I got things early from the stream, that's actually pretty cool. I'm in your videos, Mr. Robs. In your videos. What? Despacito 4 confirmed, overrated. Well, Despacito has never been liked. More into mainline SMT, Digital Devil Saga, Devil Sapphire is good too. Persona is great, but not my favorite. And that's how many counters do I have? Do I need to start an SMT fan count right there? I have like thousands. Every single time it's like, hey, talk about Persona. Every single time I want to talk about Persona, you have like another like, take a drink every single time. Every time somebody talks about Persona, it's like, actually SMT is much better. Come on, guys. Can you let me chill? Let us chill and talk about Persona. Best RPGs the Persona 4, Trails of Cold Steel 2, Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Survivor, Overclocked, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Xenogears, Star Shit 2 is also awesome. Show us the goddamn game. Well, this is why people just watch the live stream with other YouTube personalities, because they're usually a bunch of fluff that you just don't want to watch. You just want to watch something else. There's usually a lot of unnecessary fluff. No, like the previews lag behind your stream, they show up 5 seconds after it shows on the E3 stream. Obviously, because it doesn't show up. I'm streaming on Twitch, and then it shows up. It's called latency issues, and that's what happens when you stream. When you stream something that is already streaming, this happens. Despacito 2 confirmed. God damn. What's this? Oh, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yep. It's better than Square Enix, obviously.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
What's your opinion on the Star Wars movies at this point? Are unsavable no matter how much they apologize? Well, the Star Wars movies can be saved. if they have good writing. Like, I can see the potential with Ray, Finn, and Poe. I can see the potential in them. It's just that they need good writers so that it can be great. I really don't know when this game's gonna be released. Beyond Good and Evil 2. It's just a little the tone is a little bit. Sounds like it's like a fun thing, but I don't know about you. But if I'm looking for something fun, when the character's starting to curse, it doesn't feel as cheerful. There's a lot of gritty realism in there.
It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off.
It looks like a quirky sense adventure, but the characters curse, and it's a little weird.
Lock down the WEBCAM. Give me auxiliary engines. Deploy shields and bring up out now. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, no, the USA is going to collab before they apologize for ruining Star Wars. I'm not saying they should apologize for ruining Star Wars. I'm saying that just make fucking better film. I don't want them to apologize. I just want them to just make something better. Make something better. That's the best form of apology you can get in Star Wars is make a good Star Wars film. Which is unfortunately I don't think that's gonna happen.
Gods protect us.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is also a JRPG Gold. Absolutely. I really need to play Paper Mario though. Everybody's been talking about how great it is. I don't know what the story's gonna be about. Can I actually get into this game without knowing the other games? It sounds like it's a standalone universe. No. No. That is interesting. That is interesting.
Thank you. Hi. Thank you.
Did Jade turn into a bad guy? I don't know. I can't exactly remember.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game.
And the stage looks different than the other E3.
Drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of
But it's still a pre-rendered trailer. We don't really see any gameplay footage.
And the mystery behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But Dakini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3. When they come face to
face. It is. The title says Beyond Good and Evil, after all.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious.
Remember when Sarkeesian thought Jade was a subversion of the fighting fuckboy trope because she solved some situations without violence? I don't remember that. I remember her endorsing the character. That's because Jade, from what I've seen with people, Jade is actually a pretty good character. So, so when Arnita Sarkeesian says she's a good character, everybody ignored it because she pretty much practically everyone agrees.
Today,
Beyond Good and Evil by Friedrich Nietzsche.
Production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks everyone for making it happen.
Also, a Never Noticed app up in the corner.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
Can I see your manager haircut?
You are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy.
I mean, come on, like, do we have to call everybody a woman with a short hair, with short colored hair in SGW right now? I mean, don't get me wrong, it tinkles my nerves too, but sometimes people just dress like that because they like their color. Unfortunately, due to the political nature that we have right now, it's just. I haven't played Beyond Good and Evil. Is it worth playing? Apparently, a lot of people say it is. It's an adventure game of some sort. So.
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops.
Huh.
But it's also a darker underworld, rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Our game is an action-adventure RPG that you can.
Damn, there's a lot of Hinduism in there.
In co-op. from the intimate interior of a hidden temple.
It is called
to the very
Ganesh
edge of
after
the
all.
galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of
Can you
this
try and get closer to it?
Seamlessly.
So it looks like it's gonna be an open world game.
This year is only a very
There's
small
gameplay.
part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A
Okay,
universe we are
an open
also
universe,
building
apparently.
with our fans. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, come on, at least zoom out,
We'll
zoom
be
in
able
to that so that I
really
can
want
see.
our community to participate in a way that's never been done before.
Beyond Good and Evil is $10 on Steam. Damn, that is a steal.
We
Go
want
buy
our
that
fans
shit.
and people all over the world
That is a
to
steal.
really be a part of creating the game. So today,
Wait,
we are issuing an open
you can
invitation
play multiplayer with the Tales
to people
games.
all
That's
over the world to contribute
that's a
their
single
ideas,
player
music,
JRPG. How can you play
artworks, and
multiplayer with
create
that?
original content that players
If that's
will
true, can you play
experience as they explore
Symphonia
the world of
multiplayer?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
Open universe doesn't sound good ever since No
The
Man's
company
Sky.
at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here to tell us more is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Wait, Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Hey, Joseph Gordon-Levitt! Hey! Hey, man! Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I am cheering up. That's... Oh, man, my man right there.
I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks Guillaume, and thanks Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me. And it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's going to go into a video game.
Yes, Symphonia and all modern Tales games are multiplayer. Symphonia, Abyss, Grace, and Exilia too. Damn, there's a JRPG I can play multiplayer. I can just go on. I need to call up my brother of us friends. He's gonna play Symphonia together. I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be a single player RPG. But...
So, like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute.
Yes, so apparently.
Challenges are live. As of like now, someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Robin, for the encouragement.
Hit Record's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with.
Ah, indeed, it is probably inspiring Despacito too.
So let's do it.
Despacito too.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BG Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks everyone, have a great E3.
Thank you!
Have a great E3. Alright. So you can make music for Beyond Good and Evil, I suppose? What's the next game? Come on. What was that? I missed that, but whatever. Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not really interested. Please, carry on.
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us.
Just came in from Paleo Stone's stream. Slow mode was on and it didn't have nearly enough shitlordiness for my taste. Well, in their stream or in my stream? My stream is gonna be my commentary. It's gonna be about game stuff. It's not gonna be about SJWs and shit.
And I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
Yay! Lots of people play this game. Okay, what's next? What else?
Yes, thank you.
How many here even played Rainbow Six Siege? Man, my friend plays a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. Some people in the chat, definitely. A lot of people in the
As you can
chat.
see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow.
Not a bad stream, but this alright. Read that. Paleostone stream, not a bad stream, but this shitlord stream. More my speed. Oh, I see.
10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps. That is all free in game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit
I don't
better,
play it, but I do know that a lot of people played it.
Parabellum, which is playable.
See, there are a couple of
right
people
now.
played it.
And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5
The
p.m.
demo
Pacific
counts.
time. The world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense
Well, Rainbow Six Siege is gonna
Six
be
action.
esports, so
And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The 6th major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then
I think there's a very good reason why they put Nintendo for tomorrow. It's gonna be the showstopper in a lot of ways. Probably the showstopper.
Taking place in Montreal.
Would Nintendo be the showstopper of E3? Would Shin Megami Tensei be in there? Would any of the Persona games be announced
Whether you're
on the
a
Switch?
player
So that would
or
be
just
great.
a fan of esports,
Come on.
There really is no better time to get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth
Man, I really
of
want to
the
see.
game,
I really
the
want to see Shin
community,
Megami
and
Tensei 5
we wanted
on
to take
Nintendo. What else is gonna be Nintendo games? Just a bunch of
some
Switch
our
games.
most influential.
More Switch games. More games for the
Today,
Switch.
I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado, here's the first look at Another Mindset.
What is that? Seems to be a Rainbow Siege documentary.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me. Only because it brought Siege to me.
During 9 months. Documentary of esports documentary?
Season 1, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back.
Oh, it's an esports documentary. I mean, eh.
Recebi sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, riso de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
Hey, it's esports, fam. It's esports. Yeah, they do you. It sounds serious. all of this looks very serious. They got all their games. They play their games. So it's an esports documentary. Okay. Okay. Esports documentary? Whatever. Oh, I thought that was from Twitch. Alright. Okay, so what else do we have here? Herc? Is that you, Herc? I just finished writing an essay whose beneficial harm game culture, and I wrote esports is shit. Trial. Oh, I just recently downloaded that game, Trials. I got it for free on PS Plus. It says benefits. Nice that PS Plus had to give me some benefits other than playing online. This. It's subscription for 30. Well, Herc. Apparently a guy on a bike got sent by. And it looks like Herc.
Trials is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm Antti Ilvassuo, Creative Director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger.
Trials is the game. Trials is a freaking... the sorts of game that you would play on Newsgrounds. I remember that. It's a 2D trickery motorcycle, BMX, not BMX, motocross of some sort. A lot more emphasis being put on the tricking. And there's this is the sort of game that I would play on Newsgrounds back in the day. Stage destruction isn't funny. Yes, it is staged. Which is a shame. Do you like Danganronpa? Not really. I haven't played any of the games though, so I need to play it. That is a really stupid. There's a lot of hazards. God damn. Yeah, it's a 2.5D tricks motocross tricks game. And yeah, people that's into that sort of thing, yes. Trials Rising. I just got Trials Fusion on PS Plus for free. So if you have PS Plus on a PS4, definitely get Trials Fusion. It's for free. They just did the promotion for that one. So yeah, it's Trials Rising. It's gonna be this new Trials game.
Trials Rising takes you around the world.
Newsground 3D. No, the one that I played wasn't 3D. It was 2D. Was it 2D? It was 2D. It was just a very short demo. I'm very sure it was 2D.
And our community has always been pillar of trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players.
Trials Battle Royale 2004. I don't think. Oh, how are they gonna do a battle royale for Trials? Let's see here. Okay, it's just Trials stuff. Not really excited to it. Why bother with a helmet at this point? The Ubisoft stream chat is toxic. I'm gonna need to see it myself. Chat, where are you? Chat stream. Chat, where are you? Chat. There you are.
But I soon realized that a number of players struggled.
Can I pop the chat in? I don't think so.
2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials.
I can't exactly stream the stream chat from there, but okay, whatever. Just gonna continue stream.
Right now.
Doesn't look too harmful, but doesn't look too toxic.
Well, 5 years ago,
it's not as toxic as well. I can say it's much toxic than this one because there are like 164,000 people watching.
All of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved.
Went back to his small box now. Chat sent by his best tsundere trap. Appa's Ubisoft chat did nothing wrong. Okay. Trials Mario Kart Edition.
Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game.
Yeah, it's a freaking Trials game, fam. It's a freaking Trials game. Chill. Don't worry. It's a 2.5D tricks BMX tricks games. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle.
Let's go. Hey. We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah, what's the
Trials
release?
Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch.
Hey! A Trials game on Nintendo Switch? That's not bad. I would actually go buy it. I love the Trials games. I really like them. It's just that it's not the sort of thing that I would get really excited about. I mean, Trials game on Nintendo Switch, no, why not? A Dragonese or something, appabend is androgynous, Jesus Christ. Androgynous appabend is best appabend. I feel tinier chats are nicer for more interactions between the chat and YouTube. Yeah, if you're gonna have like 100,000 people watching at the same time, you can't really concentrate on who's gonna watch. Might as well, if you have 100,000 or 1,000 people, might as well put the chat on sponsor mode, so only sponsored people can actually chat, or slow mode on. Yeah, the chat slow mode. It's gonna happen, cause like have thousands of people, or might as well not interact with the chat at all, or maybe read some of the chat. Yeah, this is exactly what makes trials so fun. Like where you just crash and burn and fail a lot, and the spectacles that come of it. It's very much of a spectacle, sort of. Very much a spectacle, through and through. Reminds me of Skate. Reminds me of Skate, the way the ragdoll physics go. Trials games are perfect for handhelds. Absolutely. Appabend is big gay. What? You better make a resume of this shits. I hate these streams. I can't really exactly make a summary of this one, but I will make the summary of the entire E3. Just talking about the Division. I didn't really like the first one. The first one was just a little boring, but they put it on sale, apparently. Jim somehow manages to handle his chat being faster than Sonic. That's because Jim doesn't really pay attention to the chat. Okay, he does. He does, but he doesn't really get triggered. He doesn't get easily triggered. And this is the thing. If you wanna put a good atmosphere for your chat, you need to be not triggered by anything. Like Jim can handle pretty much anything. Like the only way for you to get to the chat and make it not toxic is if you provide content so good, or be a good presenter, or a source of presenter that can handle a freaking joke to the point where you're not like, yeah, I'm just gonna ban people. If you're gonna state out right that you're gonna like, hey, I'm gonna ban people left and right.
From dangerous factions, civilians are trying to rebuild.
The camera just lowered in there and I forgot to wait to the frame. But anyway. If you went to the chat, there's like, oh, I'm gonna ban people. That's why Anita Sarkeesian's chat is so toxic. She's pretending to be very cool, very nice sort of person, when she's the one who's like inviting so much of the toxicity herself in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, the people who complain about toxicity are the ones who actually invite toxicity. I mean, E3 streams, they usually make me wait for nothing good. Oh, alright. Division 2 featuring a Battle Royale game mode. Yeah, this is exactly why every single time there's something really not really interesting, you don't really care about it, you're just gonna, hey, let's have a chat on something else. Skate 3 for Switch. Well, they are making a skateboarding game, just not Skate. I hate Anita. Who is Anita? Anita Cancesian. Jim is Mr. Metacore, if you don't know who it is. Yeah. When was the last time you played Division? It got a lot better as it moved on. It got a lot better as it moves on. Months ago, fam. Months. I played Division months ago. And if it got better as it moved on, well, good for you. Good for the Division. But man, launch wasn't really that impressive when it launched. Hopefully this one has a better launch, but then again, Ubisoft... Is it my alarm? Yo. Turn that shit on. I thought it was alarm from the game. Holy shit. I mean, if it is the alarm from the game, that's that would be great. Like just coincidence, really immersive. Like some sort of alarm to like. This is a pre-render trailer. We need gameplay. But then again, we've already seen gameplay in the Microsoft. We've already seen gameplay of The Division. It's just an cinematic trailer. Anita can twist and bend anything even as simple as ping pong and say that it's a game about patriarchy. Yeah, that's what invites toxicity from her. She, like, it's really bizarre because I had this really heated debate, which I just quit entirely with somebody. When we were talking about Star Wars, I was talking about Star Wars with someone on Twitter, and this person says, no, bad movies did not invite toxicity. Toxicity invites toxicity. Toxic people invites toxicity. I was like, what? Are you fucking shitting me? Are you pulling my leg? No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. toxicity. No. If you make something that is terrible, people are going to get angry. Especially when it's one of the biggest franchises in the entire freaking history. You make it something bad on that franchise. A franchise that people love. A franchise that's become people's childhood. A franchise that has an impact in many people's lives. You ruin that from people. They're gonna get angry. They're gonna get pissed. I mean, did you see the freaking framework here? Oh, but actually, in my opinion, The Last Jedi is actually pretty good. That doesn't, your opinion here doesn't really matter. We're talking about how a movie got bad to some people. To some people's perception, movie got bad. That's why they become toxic. That's why they got angry. Where are the damn titties? These games are gay. Well, if you're gonna go for titties, it's Sony. We're gonna wait for Sony for Dead or Alive. So they gave the gameplay trailer to Microsoft, and they have the cinematic trailer. That is actually, yeah. They gave the gameplay. The gameplay. I don't know why the gameplay is in Microsoft and the cinematic one here, but we're speaking too early. There should be cinematics. There should be cinematics. The only good thing so far is Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah. I don't want Anita to die or get hurt. I just want her to go away. Well, she's not gonna go away anytime soon. She's gonna always be as long as she stays alive. So, I don't know. The best thing for me to Anita is just ignore her. I don't really pay attention to her. Like, apparently she starts a freaking Kickstarter to, like, open up a Discord server for $35,000. You're like, come the fuck on. Like, I can probably, I don't know about you. Maybe because Anita has way too many freaking connections. But if I decided to make a Discord server, Indiegogo, and I'm gonna open up a Discord server, I need an Indiegogo campaign. The goal would be like $10,000. Maybe people will donate. I don't know. I don't think so. But that's because Anita has way too many connections. And apparently the donors are like very little, but they donate like 10,000 or 20,000.
Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle.
For them, criticism is toxic, and being toxic is directly related to misogyny for some reason. Like, I don't know about you, but I've been watching. This show is exaggerated in a lot of ways. I know in a lot of parts it's very much exaggerated, but I've been watching Kitchen Nightmares, especially the Amy's Baking Company, and how Amy's behavior really reminds me of how a social justice warrior would behave. It reminds me so much of how Anita would behave. Just like criticisms are like, they're not crap, they're delicious. Even though it's Gordon Ramsay just telling you straight up, hey, the food is soggy. Oh, it's actually not crap. They're actually delicious.
Today, we're ready to outline.
Discord's only for patrons for APA. Yeah, that's why I was just joking on that one.
3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free for everyone.
Okay. Oh, DLC. I thought it was like, I thought it's gonna be an episodic game.
Where's my division team? Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo.
Okay, so they do have an E3 demo. So Lisa, yeah.
They're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
Overpriced story DLC, it's free, bleh.
Until then, remember,
best Ubisoft game in your opinion? Man, it would be Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. If you're gonna go that back, yeah, it would be Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. I still really loved Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. I think it has great story, great gameplay. A little repetitive, but yeah. Where's Prince of Persia? Come on. What's this? We're still on the division. When is this conference ending? Well, Y'all wanted a longer conference ever since the Square Enix one that was like 30 minutes. You got your long conference. Assassin's Creed is starting. Yeah, Assassin's Creed's Prince of Persia. Assassin's Creed is basically Prince of Persia for Ubisoft. Back then, Ubisoft is milking Prince of Persia. Now it's like Assassin's Creed, just. Yeah, it's The Division, whatever. Lots of shooting. This is very clearly in-game footage. If I see it here, in-game footage. The last one I see was cinematic trailer, but this one looks in-game footage. Then again, Ubisoft's games have always been notoriously downgraded, so perhaps maybe it isn't. March 15, 2019. March 15? It's actually not too far. It's a year from now. At least it has a definitive release date. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, here we go. There's the rabbits. Oh, the rabbits. What are those on the stage? Oh, the rabbits are coming here. What do you think of Rainbow Six Siege? I don't play it, but a lot of my friends play it, and they thought it was fun.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer, and it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced for the first time.
Oh, apparently those are just stage props.
It was incredible.
Lead producer of what exactly?
So,
Just this Ubisoft in general?
to thank all of you
Mario Rabbids.
for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you.
Mario Rabbids. Oh no, it's gonna be a song again.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our composer, and the band local hits.
Donkey Kong.
So please enjoy.
Is this Ubisoft or is this Nintendo? But whatever. I think Sega and Atlus are my favorite modern game developers. Yakuza, Valkyria Chronicles, SMT, Persona, E3, and Odyssey.
Changes every day, every second it changes.
Well, a bunch of chatter, idle chatter in there. I'm just gonna cover them up because not a lot of people want to listen to that, I guess. But here it is. This is gonna be Wait, I'm just gonna my PS. Let me check my PS4 first for a bit. This looks like a DLC for Rabbids featuring Donkey Kong. Where's my... Did check my PS4. I've been downloading a game. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the stream. Doesn't download shit. Okay, let's just turn it off now. Right, turning off. PS4 turned off. Yeah, Mario Rabbids gonna have Donkey Kong in it. Whatever. Unless it's a new, or maybe it's a new game. Or it's a Donkey Kong and Rabbids. Nintendo, why did you agree to this? I want to check out Mario. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Let's check out the sales. No fucking way. No fucking way. Mario plus Rabbids is Nintendo Switch's best-selling third-party game. Mario plus Rabbids is the best-selling third-party game. There you go. That answers your question. Do you know why this happens? Because people bought the last game. Because people bought the last game. Because a lot of people bought it. You caused this. You made this to happen. You guys. This is you. You are the one who caused this. You asked for this. You bought that game. This is what you got. This is what you got. This is exactly what you got. You reap what you sow, fam. You reap what you sow. Mario's Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure. Oh, it's a DLC. It's not an entirely new game. So, yeah. By the way, Rayman, I got Rayman Legends for free also on PS Plus. I'm shilling PS Plus right now. I'm sorry, I got free shit. If you give me free shit, I will shill you. I got free shit from that. Okay, what's next? Still need to play Yakuza 0 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I need to play Yakuza 0. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I played it. It was alright. I played it. I'm just a poor boy. No need to feel sympathy. We need to support pedos so they don't molest children. Ooh, what's this? Oh, woo, what's this? Ubisoft Singapore. Oh, it's just nearby. Piracy is dead.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out.
Oh, isn't this the pirate-centric Ubisoft game that they promised? Because, you know, the mechanics from Black Flag, they loved it so much. People loved it so much to the point where it's like, hey, let's make a pirate game. Skull and Bones, there it is. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had horrible voice acting and kinda odd animation choice. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said, also the story was only good in the first half, the second half was just bleh. Piracy is dead, how about I pirate this game? Yeah, nice snark right there. Still pre-rendered trailer though. Ubisoft is good on their pre-render trailers.
They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more.
Has anyone in your Ubisoft team has considered making movies? They already did make the Assassin's Creed sort of short films. Not the movie by Michael Fassbender, the short films. Ubisoft really loves their CG trailers indeed.
In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves. And wolves?
Let's not be disingenuous, guys. They're of course referring to this sort of piracy, not video game piracy. Yeah, Skulls and Bones. I thought Sea of Thieves is gonna be like Skull and Bones, but apparently it's a different game. So yeah, Skull and Bones from Ubisoft.
Of Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate game sailing the seas. But there are no heroes. Hello, my name is Justin Farron, creative director at Ubisoft Singapore.
Where's
For
the
past year,
freaking
my
tissue?
team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018.
Oh, give me a minute, guys.
Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna steal every last fucking coin. First, you need a target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down. Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call
Early morning.
presented to you by
That's what happens to early morning.
fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes in factions, weather, and the trade routes themselves. Today, Taljeed reveals
No gameplay so far.
That means more merchants.
Did you see Critical's reaction to the Command and Conquer mobile game? Yeah.
And now I'm proud to share with
No
you
Man's Sea
Essence
2.0.
of Skull and Bones, a shared world
Appa, don't give them ideas.
player encounter matters.
But I don't guess that. What's the point of Outbreak? You introduce a new game with 3 maps, new assets, more. Happily
We call the hunting grounds.
We need to pirate this game for the true pirate experience. Well, first of all, we're gonna need to good luck to pirate this game. Piracy is getting harder and harder. Denifo is crackable, but it's still very difficult.
This hidden pirate den provides
EA 2018 conference was the best. Degenerate. I love when Todd Howard is like going degenerate.
You choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle.
Todd Howard just goes degenerate for the people who are like, yeah, you can play it with one hand and then you can do something with the other, and then it was like.
Demi cannons are slow loading, but deadly at short range. Rockets are blazing fast and deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded, let's head out. The winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to rob, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the
At least there are gameplay footage now.
That fort is too strong.
And it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag again! It's a Black Flag game. It's basically Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Furries got mad at Todd for saying degenerate. Of all the things to be mad at.
Let's fool these blackguards.
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see it through our guys.
Maybe you can disguise your ships in a lot of ways. It's Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Provides perfect cover for a surprise attack.
Is there any big titties?
Plots the optimal course for an
Don't expect big titties from Ubisoft. They have bare tits, they have nipples, but they're not exactly big. Has anyone seen the trailer for Ready or Not? What is that? It's just Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You just take the Black Flag gameplay and just put it there. Nothing really much change. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Black Flag gameplay, the Pirates Black Flag gameplay is fun. I love it. It's great. It's just that I don't really see too much changes here. I really like the boss fights, the boss pirates that just happen to be around. They're very nice. Really great to just beat up. The real game on E3 is The Quiet Man, by far. The Quiet Man. I didn't even know what that is. It's just a game just pops out of nowhere. It's like the Quiet Man. It's like, what is that?
Warship sighted! Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a
Board their ships and find their booty below decks.
Even worse, you could lose your loot.
What do you think about the Devil May Cry 5 trailer? It looks good.
Need it fast.
Yeah, it's just Black Flag sailing. There's really nothing much about it. Black Flag is it's pretty much a pirates game through and through. But in terms of gameplay, I prefer Rogue more so than Black Flag. There are a lot of additional tweaks that I like in Rogue than more so than Flag. And Rogue is among one of the few Assassin's Creeds that are actually legit good, but not a lot of people pay attention to it. And it was one of the times where Ubisoft just grinds for content in Assassin's Creed. They released Rogue is one of the last few Assassin's Creed games to be released on the 7th generation console. And not a lot of people pay attention to it, even though it was really good. I really like Rogue. Rogue is great. The actual winner of E3 is Babylon's Fall. Man, nobody really cares about that game until you show that name. Platinum Games, and everybody's like, whoa, yes please.
It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits.
Pirates without titties is so sexist. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Crab? It's a tactical shooter coming out, supposed to be very realistic. Oh yeah, I remember people mentioning that. Is it the one that is supposed to be like SOCOM or supposed to be like SWAT?
It's up to you to land the killing blow.
Gotta admit, this one they really took a lot of time for this one, the pirates. Come on, let's get to the good stuff, fam. Any new games other than this? We already seen lots of gameplay. You know what, guys? A lot of people are asking gameplay here, but this is what you get. A long display of gameplay. And they really need to shorten it up. Shorten it just a little bit. At least show enough gameplay. Enough so that it looks... so that people can go, huh, that's interesting. It's 2019. It's Skulls and Bones. Yeah, Radio Not is SWAT. Alright. My friend Pedro is a thing. My friend Pedro looks pretty cool. I really like the presentation on. What is this? I smell watchdogs.
To the digital space.
I smell watchdogs.
We're completely safe.
It's not Watch Dogs, but it is Elijah Wood.
Hello, everyone. My name
Frodo,
is
what are you doing there,
Elijah
Frodo?
Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our film content, we're also avid gamers. And the
What are you doing there, Frodo?
Ubisoft was
What are you
something
doing there,
we had to
Frodo?
be a part of.
And my name is Benoit Richer, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark...
Movie stars play video games. No, they star in video
Dreamed
games.
Of entering someone else's consciousness, exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets. In Transference, with Transference, we're bringing a... No. With Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
To escape, you must go hands-on to search for clues. Solve puzzles
Frodo has become
while
David
shifting
Cage.
between the perspective of
Oh.
each family member and attempt to piece
It looks,
together
it's a VR game.
This
Yeah, it is VR game. Look at that hashtag.
Platforms.
Eh.
We welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down...
I didn't know the Hobbits could regenerate. Is Watch Dogs good? No, the second one was pretty good. The first one was bleh. Okay, what's this? Is this the so-called Transference?
Where's Mom?
You're gonna see here real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
Oh, it looks like a horror VR game.
Are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but
The first one was the first Watch Dogs was mad. The second Watch Dogs was really good. Second one is really good.
just be.
No real cringe in the conference so far, other than the creepy panda thing and Mario Rabbids. Well, Mario Rabbids is caused by you guys.
Lousy husband too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh? But all that is gonna change.
I don't know how they're going to remix the live action portions of the game and
We're all gonna be together.
game portion of the game.
All of our hard work regards to the process. All of our sacrifice.
What is the last good horror game you guys remember? Fucking me, Resident Evil 7 is good. Resident Evil 7.
Dad, why are you doing this?
I love you.
Also, The Evil Within 2 is a good horror game.
I love you with all of my heart.
Get Out is not a horror game. I never played Outlast 2. Is Outlast 2 good? Outlast 2 was... could be better.
I have waited so long.
What is this?
For this. We will sacrifice the world to Atlas.
What is this? Doki Doki Literature Club. No, it's not.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there. Go show them what Starlink can do.
This looks like a new IP. I just want to go home, Frodo. I don't find horror games, I find them pretty boring. There's not really much gameplay in a horror game. It's just trying to run away from monsters.
There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
Wait. Is this game is based on that CG cartoon that I got? Was it Dan Dare? I forgot.
The more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
This is a new IP, looks like. For fuck's sake, alarm, fam. Very convenient alarm too.
Grax isn't going to stop until we end this.
Why did you put something on your controller? Why is there a plane in the controller? Nah, this is a terrible concept. I'm sorry, guys. This is a terrible concept. This is a terrible concept. Let us play without the Starlink Battle for Atlas. This is a terrible terrible concept. You don't... No, just let us play with the traditional controllers, please.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Laurent Melville, Creative Director on Starlink Battle for Atlas. Last year, revealed our modular starship innovation to the
Horror
world.
games aren't really scary if you're
How
expecting
players
it.
could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge.
The last horror game I played was Mad Fodder. Oh, Mad Fodder. I know that game.
The open world that we've built and put the game directly into your head.
I thought Watch Dogs 1 was alright. My biggest problem was the story hinges on a self-fulfilling prophecy.
400 light years away from Earth,
Yeah.
the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets.
Beat Saber is awesome as hell. I'm not. Nah, I haven't played Beat Saber. It's not. I'm not a VR thing. I'm not a VR guy.
Your pilots, starships.
I need to buy myself a 1060 laptop or get a 1060 desktop for that. Appabend hates the Wii U. I don't hate the Wii U. What makes you get? What gives you that impression?
Heroes will need all the help they can get.
Skylanders was a good concept when it came out, but now it's just amiibo collecting. I mean, yeah, when it came out, the idea sounds pretty dope. For real though, last legit horror game I played was Silent Hill 2.
Use a little help here.
I can see that.
Can you hear me?
It's the Lego amiibo starship, come from last year, I remember. Yeah. Alien Isolation is also pretty good horror game. We've already seen some gameplay portion of the game, so what is this?
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Star Fox? What is? Are you selling me Star Fox is in Starlink? Or is this a Star Fox game? A new Star Fox game? Oh, it's Star Fox is in Starlink.
Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
Well, Star Fox is in Starlink.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Nintendo and Ubisoft is forming an unholy alliance. What is this? They decided to work together to build a new society or something like that. Gonna make everybody's day. Actually, they're gonna make everybody's day worse, considering that we have Mario Rabbids. This is the only one that doesn't make everyone cringe. Everybody's like so excited. It's like, oh my god, Star Fox. Unfortunately, this is an entirely new IP. Introducing an entirely new IP, somehow guest starring another character from another more famous IP, I don't think that's gonna work. Like Mario plus Rabbids, at least people know Mario, at least people know Rabbids.
With us in the audience today, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto.
No way! They actually got him. They actually dragged him all the way here. No! No! Miyamoto! Miyamoto-san! Nani? Nani? Nani attenda?
So I came with a gift. You know, it's the first prototype
Nani attenda yo?
of the vessel that we such saw. Do you like it?
Miyamoto-san, nani attenda yo?
Super. So thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
Miyamoto-san, what are you doing? You sold out! Miyamoto-san, you sold out. All that money. Now you can't be mad at us because Miyamoto-san is here.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto, and thank you, Eve.
Miyamoto-san.
Everyone at E3, please be
Starlink.
sure to come by the Ubisoft booth.
Sugoi.
We'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try. For everyone else, Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience.
Well, Star Fox is gonna be at Nintendo Switch exclusive, so. How are we gonna play this game on Nintendo Switch if you're gonna. Never mind. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
Starlink, it's gonna be on Nintendo Switch.
Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference.
Nobody's. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that, guys. Miyamoto's just a creative mind anyway. Doesn't design for shit. Oh, what's this? For Honor. For Honor? There's a meme right there. Yeah, it is For Honor. There was a For Honor meme right there. There was a For Honor meme right there. Let's see.
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are For Honor. Indeed. Hello, I'm Roman Kempo Soyola, Creative Director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing, and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment.
Yay!
You've helped us enrich the experience. Thank you.
New content for Honor?
But actions speak louder than words, right?
Okay.
In celebration of E3, we are
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More like that's the more accurate term that should be used right now.
Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours for free.
They're doing a giveaway for Honor. Yay! Starter command for Honor for free. Yay! Come on. Any good shit, Ubisoft? We're
That's not all.
We're an hour in. You have 15 minutes left. Around 15 minutes left. Come on. Give me some good shit, Ubisoft. Come on. What is this? For Honor. It's mostly For Honor. For Honor cinematic trailer. Smells like a scam to me. What is going to be supposed to be? It's a cinematic trailer for Honor. We already seen this. Muda. Man. People are complaining about female representation. This instantly right there. What is that? Why are people... No! No way! No way! They got the Three Kingdoms in there! They got the Three Kingdoms in there! Well, they got Guan Yu. I saw Guan Yu in there. What looks like Guan Yu.
After the great cataclysm that brought knights, Vikings, and samurai to fight, civil war consumed China. Warriors
they got the Three Kingdoms again in there. Jesus Christ.
Fought each other, but
oh, For Honor, they got the Three Kingdoms.
Amid the chaos.
Oh, wow, they already got the Sengoku period warriors. Where are they gonna go next?
A new faction. 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed.
Dynasty Warriors fans, where are you at? Well, I am here.
So far.
This is that I haven't been playing the latest Dynasty Warriors games. I'm mostly playing 5. I love 5. 5 is amazing. I loved it. Lots of fun. Not too familiar with the newer Dynasty Warrior games. Especially the ninth one. The ninth one looks crap.
Castle Siege. So please allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
Where is Lubu? I think I just saw Lubu right there. The people in Jim's chat went Ching Chong during the Shigeru Miyamoto's appearance. That's where you realize that Jim's target audience are not gamers. Jim's target audience are just a bunch of people who loves to see cringe, who just love to laugh at really a bunch of crazy people on the internet. Jim's not really the sort of guy who wants gaming news stuff. And at least if I'm going here, I can invite people who are a little bit more serious on their stuff. Takes a little bit more dignity. Is that Lubu? That looks like Lubu. That's not him, obviously. Doesn't wear. Jim's audience is possibly 4chan. The only Dynasty Warriors game I played was on a PS2. 9 is boring garbage. Don't bother with it. I don't care with 9. The negative reviews on Steam scares me. That is scary. That's why I'm here not inviting any sort of toxicity. You don't go ching chong to Shigeru Miyamoto-san. Anyway. Jim has a Leafy here audience, but slightly better. So that's not saying much. Damn! That guy looks like either Guan Yu or Zhang Fei. Halbert is Guan Yu. Jim fucking Sterling. No, I mean oh shit. It's the crew. I can't. Yeah, I got it. It's the crew. Jim, no, I'm talking about Jim, Mr. Meteor.
Hi everyone, I'm Delphine Dosset, brand director on The Crew 2. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom.
The Crew 2 has already been released, but not a lot of people really.
Bike, boat, or plane, and
Leafy, we do not speak that name.
All across the United
You don't have to not make Leafy's name to be a Voldemort to know that Leafy's really like. What the hell happened to Leafy? What kind of new videos have been? In fact, what the hell is happening to Grade A? Does anyone know what happened to Grade A? Grade A is don't know what the fuck happened to Grade A. He just decided to stop making content entirely. It probably died. I don't know. Well, here's the crew. Well, as well as we're talking a boring game, might as well try to fix the lighting here a bit. Hopefully my, how long can this sustain itself? I always thought Leafy was a slime hole. Oh, everyone always thought Leafy was a slime hole. Grade A got bored and left. Grade A got depression, I believe. Oh, that is sad. But I mean, there was at a point where he got like $3,000 on Patreon. Now you only have like $100. Fuck me, fam. Jesus Christ, the troll. Grade A mocked YouTube's who's complained about the demonetization and YouTube's policy, which he eventually stopped uploading. Is that really? I'm very sure he mocked YouTube because he just wants YouTube to be better. And even then, he got like people who supported it on Patreon, like $3,000 per month. That's good money, fam. And now it's like reduced to 100. How can that happen? Maybe you should start making content, Grade. I don't know. Just start making freaking content. Yeah, the crew is a racer. Whatever. Meteor is a provocateur like Myro. I respect him for it. Not really much of a provocateur sort of guy. I don't think he's a provocateur. I think he just comes in. He just comes in and asks questions. He just comes into something really strange, asks questions. Wait, we're doing For Honor again? We don't have to do For Honor again. Or is it Rise? Oh, Assassin's Creed. Okay, never mind. Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed.
If he's sentenced to die, tell me, Nikolaos. Tell me before you let our son go.
Yep, it's Assassin's Creed Rome. This is Sparta!
Where we begin does not define who we will become.
Yep, it's Assassin's Creed, the Sparta edition.
Before you, I see a path.
Now Jim's chat is going we was gangs, obviously. Obviously they do. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. No Super Mario joke in there? Come on. No. Embrace the joke, Ubisoft. We was kings. We was kings. This is Sparta. We was Greeks and shit.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
The main character doesn't look like an assassin. Never mind. The main character doesn't look like an assassin. Looks like a Sparta. Doesn't.
Your Odyssey across the mountains.
Come on. Where's the hood?
Remember, the fate of Greece journeys with you.
It's gonna be. It looks like it's not gonna be an Assassin's Creed. It's gonna be a Sparta. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yay! So there's really nothing much. It's Assassin's Creed. It takes place in the Greek mythology. In Greek mythology. In the Greek times. The Greek period. Nothing really much. Well, the lack of content plus the fact that most people find grade A pathetic. A pathetic asshole who cannot take any criticism because of his small ego. That's the most common answer I get.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I don't know. Does that really make him stop producing content entirely? That's weird. This is unusual. Like, how can a bunch of haters, like I'm very sure he's at least that shouldn't have stopped him from making any sorts of content.
The golden age of Athens.
A pathetic asshole, like so is pretty much anybody on the internet is pathetic asshole, and yet they're still making content. What makes the grade A different?
But it was also a time of war.
A lot of people with poker face. I mean, I'm watching in the trailer right here. It's like, yay, Assassin's Creed. His last video was about his depression.
This world of contrast and
well,
opportunity. This land shaped by
can't really help.
Rages a battle.
But if his last video was really about depression, then not making content, it's not gonna help at all. I just, especially like at the very least you are financially, so you can be supported financially by people, but
and from around the world,
if you don't make content, you're not gonna get financially supported.
all their energy, passion, and dedication.
I don't mean that's why he doesn't make any more videos. I meant it is why his Patreon decreased so much.
Into an epic RPG experience.
You are not a pathetic asshole, though.
Not just play an Odyssey,
I don't know.
But your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices.
Yeah, it's not. This doesn't really feel Assassin's Creed.
Is to choose your character.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, you can choose your character.
Alexios or Cassandra.
Okay. Okay. And
you play that character for the entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
Okay. So I'm yawning. You see me yawning? You see me yawning there?
Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Wait, if I am not wrong,
he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed.
If I am not wrong,
the broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful range, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
Damn, this PC sounds like serious business. This weapon sounds like serious business. Oh, the PC gaming show is at 6 p.m. You know what? Might as well continue this. It's just 30 minutes. 30 minutes from each other. So I'm just gonna type it in, just change the title. It's Ubisoft and PC Gaming Show. Still live streaming that. We are progressive because you can play as a woman. Ugh. They did the same thing as Dishonored 2, yeah. Look, a female character. Applaud even louder.
You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy.
Socrates.
So tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
Socrates. Why did they brought you here, Socrates?
Interesting.
Socrates, why did they bring you here? What have they done to you?
I wasn't even thinking about him.
Socrates.
And what of the rebel?
Oh, a dialogue option.
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose. Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo.
Okay, so you can play a demo.
Here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you. Have a great E3.
Yay! Okay, what's next? What's next? So far, Ubisoft has been rather repetitive. Come on, give me something good. We're back in Assassin's Creed again. Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed again. Come on. Come on. Something new, fam. Get us something new. Come on. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else on the menu? Anything else on the table? Come on. Is there anything else on the table? Come on. Really nothing much? Just this? Come on. There's gotta be something new on the table. Come on. Come on. If the show ends right now, Ubisoft easily the third worst. Actually, no. Ubisoft easily the second worst. For me. Ubisoft's just boring.
Such a beautiful island.
Okay, it's gameplay. Come on! Come on! Yeah. We know. Gameplay. Gameplay Assassin's Creed. Come on, give us the good stuff. Come on, give us the good stuff. Oh, by the way, we're gonna take a bath. We're gonna take a fucking bath. Don't come here.
Of giants slain by the legendary Heracles. Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsome.
Oh, by the way, Rayman Legends is free on PlayStation Plus. I am sorry. Sorry, just need to say it. Rayman Legends is free on PlayStation Plus. Got that game. Gonna play that. Bethesda was second worst for me next to EA. No, not a chance. No. No, Bethesda was at least ambitious. There's a lot of things that, like for my seed here, Ubisoft is very playing it safe. Bethesda is at least ambitious.
That didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing.
Bethesda is at least ambitious.
I'm here to find Kira, who wants me to kill Diocles,
an Athenian ally,
who's at war with Sparta.
And don't forget the
They got rid of the eagle vision, broke the stealth in Origins. Now no hood.
Gods protect you, Cassandra.
It doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed. How much money is somebody paying you? I don't know, fam. Look, listen. If you're gonna give me free shit, I will tell you that, hey, I got free shit. Yeah, you can ride a horse. Yay. Feature from Assassin's Creed. Very old feature for Assassin's Creed, so yeah.
Mercenary, this can't be good.
That horse movement is really awkward.
You're chasing your own death, mercenary.
The character is pretty talk active. I want my characters to be a little bit more talk active, making quips and everything like that in combat. Just
come and take it.
There we go. Why is Assassin's Creed combat a lot more Souls-like? This, fam, check this, fam. Hey, can you look at this? Look at this shit, fam. Look at this shit. This is not Assassin's Creed. This is Souls. Assassin's Creed is turned into your favorite thing. This is not Assassin's Creed. It doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed. And why is the UI... Why do you have to use a freaking cursor for the UI? There's this thing called the menu. You can... There's this thing called the menu. You can select it with the... You don't have to use a... Why is the combat Souls-like? Did they remove the hood aesthetics to emphasize that the character is a woman? They don't have to do that. The previous game already had Evie Fry. She's very good.
Spartans have made themselves
I can see the horse's leg disappear on the ground while running on a hill. Well, Ubisoft. Again, Ubisoft, see me after class. PC with a controller. No. If it is a PC, if that's a mouse cursor, that doesn't look like a mouse cursor.
The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Huh. Mercenaries.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
Come on. Come on, give me the good stuff, guys. So far, we got a lot of it is boring. I go sleep. I'm yawning. I'm yawning of boredom. Come on, give me the good stuff. Yeah, we see Assassin's Creed. Come on, you spend too long in games, Ubisoft. You spent too long in Sea of Thieves. You spent too long in Assassin's Creed Origins. At least the other games have some sort of screen time. These two games, a little bit too long for my taste.
But the Oclis is mine.
To battle then.
Women doing anything in ancient Greece. This entire game is fictional. Then again, this entire game is pretty fictional. This is gonna look really awkward. This whole battle thing is gonna look really awkward. This is not Assassin's Creed. This doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed. I appreciate Ubisoft for trying something new, but it's just not Assassin's Creed. This is another game entirely. It's like... This is not Assassin's Creed. I'm sorry, Ubisoft. Oh my god. Ubisoft's conference is easily the second worst for me. It's boring. It's unbelievably boring. If this is the extent of the Ubisoft's coverage, it is easily boring. And here's the thing, a lot of people told me, the Square Enix one, at least Square Enix, say what you want about Square Enix, disappointingly short. At the very least, it gets straight to the point. It shows what it needs to show, and it goes right there. It managed to become the third worst because it doesn't really try a lot. Ubisoft and EA, they try. They try to make this. They try to make it big. They try to make it bombastic. But it just ends up boring. Like, they have the entire stage for them. EA and Ubisoft, they have their entire freaking stage dedicated for them. They paid for this shit. And yet, somehow it's boring. How can it's possible? Not a lot of Assassin's work going in an Assassin's Creed game. Yes. This is not Assassin's Creed. This is really not. It's not Assassin's Creed. Can somebody... Well, there you go, guys. There you go. Ubisoft, officially my second worst E3 conference out of all of this. Ubisoft, congratulations. You are my second worst E3 conference so far. EA's being worst. At least EA, the reason why EA is worse because Command and Conquer. You got beaten by EA because Command and Conquer. A lot of these games are not as offensive as what they did to Command and Conquer. It is not as offensive what they did to Command and Conquer, but Ubisoft is the most boring out of all of them, simply for being my second worst, simply for being boring.
I am an optimistic guy.
It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is my second, oh my god. This is my second worst. 2 bad shows in a row. 2 bad shows. Square Enix is my third worst.
We need to work.
Ubisoft is the second. Sony, please do something. Or PC Gaming. Somebody do something for this shit.
Everything gets better. So have a great
Sony, Nintendo, PC Gaming, do outmatch this. I'm sure you can do this, guys. Microsoft did this. Microsoft is the best out of all of you guys. Microsoft is the best. How is that possible? How is that possible? How can Microsoft be the best out of all of them? How is that possible? It should have been Square Enix. It should have been Square Enix, but they didn't. Square Enix just half-assed it off. Square Enix could have been Microsoft. They just half-assed it up. Square Enix has more interesting games. At least for me, it has more interesting games. But Microsoft beats it. Microsoft is best so far. So far, Microsoft is best. Sony, hopefully you can do this. You can do this. You can do this, Sony. You can do this, Sony. Nintendo and Sony, they're going to be the big hitters for this one. They're going to be the big hitters. They're going to be the ones, the big ones.
But first of all, I wanted to ask you guys, what are we going to do here?
We'll stream the PC Gaming Show. It's 30 minutes from now, so obviously, yes, I will stream it. Actually, I will stream it right after this one. I won't stream it in a separate occasion. Already, if you refresh the stream right now, I will stream it immediately right after this. So stay tuned. It won't be too long. If they have to stream it, wait a second. PC Gaming Show 2018. Let's see. Let's see if they still have a different entry point than what was shown at the Microsoft conference. Just gotta switch the channel to the PC Gaming Conference.
And so obviously the big reveal was the setting, Washington DC.
6 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, it should be. It should be 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So. There's nothing really much here on the Ubisoft one. The show's done. So it's gonna be interviews and everything like that. So, gotta quit Ubisoft. Sorry about that, Ubisoft. Gotta quit you. Still though, Ubisoft is easily my second worst. Easily the second worst out of all of them. Not a lot of games that get me hyped. Not a lot of interesting games. Very boring show. It doesn't really do the job. Elijah Wood Kojima-esque game. Now we're gonna get straight to PC gaming. Ubisoft's already done with the show. Not really much things to show. No interesting games! A lot of the games are just add-ons for previous games. Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed, it doesn't look like Assassin's Creed. It looks like... It doesn't look Assassin's Creed. It's not Assassin's Creed, not at all. And then you have, what is else? What else in the Ubisoft? You have the crew. It's nothing really worth remembering. Nothing new, actually. Starlink, I suppose, with Yamato-san in there. What else? There's really nothing much to... There's really nothing worth remembering at the Ubisoft conference. It's just... Ubisoft is easily my second worst for me. Third worst is Square Enix. Because Square Enix only... The thing that Square Enix doesn't do well is that they half-ass it. But they didn't even try. EA and Ubisoft, they try. And they're still boring. That is impossible. Like they try to give you a show. They try. Without they have all this big stage, they have all this production budget, and yet they can still, and they manage to be the most boring out of all of them. How can that happen? How? How can that happen? Hopefully PC Conference does not become the SJW PC Conference. Send a text to you, the friendly neighbor Anita, about her opinion on this E3. After all, she's a gamer, that's what she said at least. How do you rate E3 on your report card or whatever you're rating it by? From chronological order, EA, I would rate it 1 star out of 5. Because at least the production budget is high. At least it's a stage. Microsoft, 4 star out of 5. It's very good. Very good conference. Lots of really good games to get excited for. A lot of the games that I want to talk about are in Microsoft for some reason. Maybe it's because it's a platform. Maybe it's because they're the platform and a lot of the publishers are just, well, publishers. But at least publishers should have the capacity of at least showing interesting games. Games that maybe people go, huh, that is actually pretty interesting. I want to get to it. But it's Microsoft's one who does that. I guess it's because the platform part it is. Bethesda, I would say 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. I really enjoyed Bethesda. Not as, it's ambitious, but a lot of the projects I consider to be ambitious, but and some interesting stuff in there. It's just that it's not as good as Microsoft for me. Really excited for a couple of games that they announced, and they are pretty ambitious in some of the projects. Mobile version of Elder Scrolls is certainly very ambitious, and a multiplayer Fallout, not a Fallout 76, which looks like Fallout 4 except it's multiplayer. But the fact that they're even willing to like program this like a multiplayer Fallout game, especially with the state of Fallout 4 right now, still have tons of bugs. It's still pretty buggy. Like their single player games have been notoriously buggy. The fact that they're gonna just jump into multiplayer, well, they did with it. Elder Scrolls Online, but even then, Elder Scrolls Online's not exactly stable. Well, at least during launch anyway. So I'm just gonna do everything. I'm just gonna do what everybody does in the Ubisoft game. Don't buy it early on. So Devolver Digital, easily it's 4-star out of 5. Devolver Digital. The only thing that I really don't like about Devolver Digital is that it's too short. It is really too short. It's only 30 minutes long. I didn't even notice that it's actually ended. I didn't even notice that it actually ends, which is a shame. But what they showed is pretty sick. They got a lot of people salty, so I'd say successful for Devolver Digital. It's very funny. Devolver Digital is one of the few conferences that I actually recommend you to watch. It's only 30 minutes long, and it's insane. It's insane. It's crazy. It does the job. Devolver Digital is great. But the only flaw is that it's too short, not many games. Where's the Serious Sam games going to be? Who's the publisher of Serious Sam games? Anyway, then you have Square Enix. Well, there you go. Stay tuned. Well, Square Enix, I would consider it 2 stars out of 5. Square Enix 2 stars out of 5 because the games are interesting, no doubt. The games, I'm interested with some of the games that they put, but the show itself, very half-assed, 30 minutes footage, doesn't really have production. And then you have Ubisoft. I'm giving it 1 out of 10 for Ubisoft. It's just boring. Nothing really interesting. They got really carried over with gameplay. I mean, there are gameplay footages, at least, but it's too much, and it drags down the time. It drags the time. In a lot of ways, I think that's what they do. They just drag the time for Ubisoft. Anyway. Is there anything new and interesting on that E3? Depends on whose publishers you're talking with. There's a lot of interesting things in Microsoft. That's why they're great. That's why Microsoft is the best so far. Come on, Sony, Nintendo, PC gaming, you guys do something to get through this shit. Cold Steel 3, hopefully Sony E3. Man, if Cold Steel 3 is on PlayStation, I'd straight up buy that. But I actually prefer it on the PC because my save files are on the PC. You can't exactly import that. The Devolver Digital Conference was like a red letter media skit. I think if it was any longer, it would have gone boring. Yeah, in a lot of ways, the Devolver Digital, if it was gone longer, it would have gone boring. But I just want a little bit longer, maybe 45 minutes, but eh. Elder Scrolls Online wasn't by the same guys as Fallout 4. That doesn't mean that they don't know how to... They can't take notes from each other. It's from Bethesda. They at least can take notes. Hey, this is how you do multiplayer. That Philly win, the only thing let's look forward to in E3 and Smash on Switch. Apparently, there won't be a stage show for Sony, and it would only show their exclusives. 4 exclusives. There won't be a stage show for Sony. Well, Sony's gonna be short, looks like. No. Sony's conference is today. Yep, Sony's conference is today, but very later on. It's 9 p.m. EST. So we're gonna show the PC gaming show, and then we quit the stream, And then in 9 p.m. EST, so it's about 3 hours from now. It's about 3 hours from now. We're going to be streaming the PC gaming. Sony one. Sony's gonna be short, so. Anyway, Fallout Online looks dumb, and don't trust Todd or what he says about the detailed textures. Because Sony decided to dedicate their conference to show off 4 of their new exclusive games, from what I heard. Man, I don't know how Square Enix with a bunch of trailers managed to be more exciting than Ubisoft, who actually had a stage to talk to the audience at a large conference. What a world we live in. Exactly, that's my point. That's the reason why Ubisoft and EA are my worst. Because they have a stage. They have budget. Square Enix doesn't really have too much of a budget. They just show trailers and gameplay footages after gameplay footages after gameplay footages. They don't have a stage. And yet they're still more interesting, they're still more entertaining than Ubisoft and EA. EA, fuck you out of 10. Microsoft, 8 out of 10. Bethesda, 5 out of 10. Square Enix, 4 out of 10. Ubisoft, 3 out of 10. Okay. PC gaming conferences are just as boring, to be honest. At least have some games. Have some games. At least have some games. I don't know, that was kind of already PC, if you know what I mean. Miyamoto cameo is the only good thing interesting. I'm giving Ubisoft a D- for not being completely cringy, and Elijah Wood beyond good and evil. Here's the question: why Sonic Team decided to go Shadow the Hedgehog HD, or was that just a hoax? I don't think that was real. Where's the new and original content? Why everything is a sequel to Conveyor Games? I'm gonna jump off this to say 4G. See ya, fam. Well, see you. EA did worse in Command & Conquer 4 than a mobile could ever do. It's fucking that's why I said Command & Conquer 4 is not exactly well received. When are you gonna get some sleep? I already got some sleep, fam. I got late on the stream. So I got some sleep. Don't worry about that. I got some sleep. Look out for the last night. It looks pretty original. What is it going to be tuned out? Is it going to be tuned out on the PC gaming stream, or is it going to be tuned out on the other stream? So it should be 40 minutes in, or it should be 15 minutes into the actual stream. So I'm just gonna write some script for the write some scripts for the thoughts on E3 2018. Just gonna get the script. Let's see here. So where are we? We're in Square Enix. Have I finished my Bethesda one? Yeah, I have. Okay, Devolver Digital. Go see it. But the thing about Devolver. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Well, if you have seen Devolver Digital's stream, you might notice the release of the game called Metal Wolf Chaos XD, in which the site for the game is called Mech America Great Again. This has caused, you know what, guys, while this is staying tuned, I'm just gonna show my window where I'm just typing my script for the review Microsoft Word. Yeah, why not? Just typing scripts. Shit, fam. Internet's unstable. Okay. Okay, the internet got chaotic there. The internet got chaotic there for a bit. Sorry, guys. The internet should be good by now. It should be good right now. Is it good?
here's a warm-up. The Great PC Gaming Quiz brought to you by Drake's Cakes. And to help me get through the next 10 minutes of tough trivia, I've got my
Did the internet got ruined for this? Seriously?
Let's see how well you know your PC gaming
Okay.
history.
So internet should be back.
Watching along at home, chime in the
We should be
chat
back,
with your
guys.
answer.
We should be just fine.
Which of these classic sci-fi games is set furthest in the future? Is it A, Doom, B, System Shock, C, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, or D, Wing Commander? And the answer, I have a feeling that Webster might have written this question himself, is Wing Commander. And Webster would love to hear your fan theories about how all these games exist in the same timeline. I feel like you fixed this, Webster. Let's see if the next question is also bird-related. What Space Marine chapter is the main focus of the Warhammer 40k Dawn of War series? Is it A, Blood Legion, B, Blood Angels, C, Blood Ravens, or D, Blood Tigers? And no, Webster, Blood Duck is not an option. The answer is C, Blood Ravens. Believe it or not, those are all canonical chapter names. The Adeptus Astartes really like blood. Unlike Webster and myself here, we're very much non-violent people, aren't we? Yeah, ducks are definitely pacifists. Moving on to the next question.
Anyway, while this game is started, I just might as well just type in. This is called some serious art from aggressive crowds who are trying so hard, who just still cannot move on from the Trump.
And the answer is B, Sectropod. My least favorite kind of pod. Are you
Why can't people just move on from
Here's a duck of good
freaking Trump?
Now, the next
Freaking Trump.
tasty question. Known as the Clever Hound, this god in the Pillars of Eternity universe is the patron of hunters, explorers, and treasure seekers of all sorts. But is the answer A, Magron, B, Galawain, C, Eothas, or D, Barath?
What's this? The
And
PC
yes,
gaming show.
You do have the excuse to barath me in chat if I pronounce any of those wrong. Webster, I'd like to see you have a go.
No, unfortunately, there's no fad.
Is B, Galawain, and hopefully he can help me find more time to finish Pillars 2. But we don't have time right now because we need to get on to the next question. Webster, next question. How long have we been waiting since the announcement of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord? Is it A, 3 years and 6 months, B, 4 years, 11 months, C, 5 years, 9 months,
The duck is
or
staring
D,
into my soul.
9 years and 10 months? Webster, I think
This is just pop quiz time, like Luke Miller. Starts off cringy, I guess.
the answer is C,
That's what they do.
5 years and 9 months. I'm thinking about it, I could have probably built an actual castle by now.
I'm
if I
going
was
to
thinking
keep
about it. In fact,
Square.
Webster could have probably built a castle by now, and he doesn't even have hands. On to the next question. In the 2000 Japanese film Battle Royale that inspired the breakout game genre, what was used to make sure the competitors didn't break the rules? A, enforcer robots, B, force fields, C, explosive collars, or D, the honor system?
Oh, the battle royale. Oh, the film. It's force field. It's explosive collar.
Definitely had
I thought it was the game. So yeah.
But there you go. And the answer is C.
The battle royale is explosive collar. The game is force field.
Webster, have you ever won a chicken dinner? They warned me about this before we started.
I'm going to make this Square Enix
We'll
E3
be back with the next question in a second.
part short because that's how they are. They are actually pretty damn short.
Been the least explored. Is it A, High Rock, B, Elsewhere, C, Valen Wood, or D,
What?
Black Marsh, which is I think where Webster heads when he's had a heavy day.
There are great games being put in.
The
You
answer is D, Black Marsh, aka Webster's favourite hangout, and hopefully we are Gonian there soon. I'll Gonian and get my coat, shall I? Question. Which of these items is universally considered a light gift by all villagers in Stardew Valley?
There are great games being announced on Square Enix's E3 conference. and friends, but most of the games, are announced on Microsoft, and somehow
a Drake's Devil Dog.
they merely just show a little glimpse of gameplay. So Square Enix.
Is it A, Mile High Club, B, Rotterdam Tower, C, Stromberg Center, or D,
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This calls for. What else was there in the Square Enix conference?
In crazy base jumping videos on YouTube.
E3 Square Enix 2018.
Actually, Webster, while I've got you here,
what?
Can ducks fly?
What? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. My bad.
The next question is, what is the highest
Kingdom Hearts
price
3.
ever paid for a weapon skin in
Dragon Quest.
Offensive? Is it A, $8,400?
Dragon Quest. Guys, can you help me, guys? Here, a little bit of a Dragon Quest 9. Okay, I got it. What?
The answer is C. 60.
Appa Bro looks kind of hot right now. He had a close up. So it's the Duck Drake or something. I don't know.
Other times, you just want the baddest looking orc.
When Brutal Legend 2 will be announced, double fine. I wait. I don't think it's gonna happen. Dragon Quest 9, 3. Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. What else you got? Final Fantasy.
Is it A,
let's see here.
B, Sarcosuchus, C,
and
Megatherium, or D,
nouns that are already shown in previous conferences. Are Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Just Cause 4, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. The rest of the games are either Dragon Quest 9, Octopath Traveler. Yeah, GameSpot missed Octopath Traveler. It was there. And the weird and the quiet man, which is a really odd entry out of
Telltale's The Wolf Among Us is based on what series of graphic novels?
Fables.
A, Fables, B, The Big Bad Wolf, C, Urban
That duck has seen some shit.
The answer was A, Fables.
You want to see me typing in the script for the
duck, because I'm getting chills here. What does a big bad duck sound like, Webster? Who is the first character you ever played?
Might as well as just
Call of Duty. A, Private Ramirez, B,
I don't know actually.
Davis, C, Private Martin, or D, Private Ingram?
I don't know actually.
The answer is C, Private Martin.
And
as far as we know, he doesn't have a second name. It's like Private Sheriff, or even Private Webster. Who is the legit, actual, for real? No, for serious.
It's quite disappointed that Square Enix E3 was really damn
of Isaac series. Is it A, Delirium, B, Conquest, C, Teratoma, or D, Mom?
What's that?
The answer was A, Delirium.
I don't know what it is.
How did you do
The
it,
conferences.
Nice.
That's one of the conferences.
Thanks for helping me out. We will see you later in the show, yeah?
Okay, we're 30 seconds in. We should be good.
The Wilton Theatre in
Ramirez, get to the toilet ASAP.
PC gaming show.
This isn't even a game universe, it's a comic universe. The duck has fought in the Nam.
Do I have something on my face?
Looks like it.
No. Oh, it's good.
Okay, we're 7 seconds into PC gaming live stream. Come on, guys. We can do this. Come on, PC gaming. The bar is set so... Okay, a minute. Okay, the bar is set so freaking low. You can do this, PC gaming stream. You can do this. Please, you can do this. Did you just type in your script? Obviously. You can do this, PC gaming stream. You can do this. Okay, while that happens, we gotta type in, continue typing in the script. While all the games are interesting, I don't think it's enough to warrant. I don't think it's enough.
There is magic.
Okay, what's this?
In PC gaming. It says, don't just obey the rules. Rewrite them.
Is that Doom Eva? Diva Doom?
Inhabit them.
Doomva?
It says, don't just accept the limits. Overclock beyond them. It says, don't just play games. Revel in them. Unleash them.
Fortnite.
It says,
PUBG.
Seriously,
Fortnite.
Is every game battle royale now? Or is it just me? From mountaintops to dungeons. From deep waters to deeper space. From solo quests to mass engagements.
Come on, PC, you can do this. Sea of Thieves.
PC gaming. Let's celebrate that magic together. This is the PC Gaming Show.
PC Gaming Show. Come on. We can do this.
And now your host, Sean Plott.
Hey, it's the next little stage.
Hello to everyone online. Hello to everyone at the Wheel Turn. Welcome to the PC Gaming Show. Yes. My name's Dane, and I'm your host today. I am delighted to be here. We have a fantastic show for you this afternoon. First, all of you came out to the Wheel Turn. Thanks for joining us. The Wheel Turn is just a beautiful venue here in Los Angeles.
Pirate Studios, Acer Predator, Stardock, Surprise, Square Enix, Oculus Rift. Nice bunch of partners.
And of course, to all the wonderful
we've seen almost everything, still no TDs. Complete failure! Come on, Sony! Come on, Sony, Nintendo, bring us the goods. Bring us the titties, come on.
Good on you. Now, I'm not the only host here this year. I have my co-op partner up in the balcony. It's Frankie Ward joining us today. How's it going, Frankie?
Hey, Sean. I'm going to be up here in the balcony with a bunch of creative new PC games coming your way. From Warfare's latest update to some offbeat indie gems.
Frankie, we are so excited for the show to get started. We have over 30 games we're going to be looking at across the next 90 minutes. So let's get it underway. Our very first title is from Coffee Stain Studios. Their game has absolutely massive construction as well as automation. Let's take a look at Satisfactory.
What is that? That sounds interesting. Coffee Stain, that name sounds familiar. Coffee Stain Studios. What are these conveyor belts? Is this No Man's Sky? Really nice electro chill. It's the Sanctum guys, huh? Are they trying to make No Man's Sky and try to make it good? I don't know. Okay, so there's a lot of emphasis in world building and factory building. Electro chill. It's my jam. It's not No Man's Sky, definitely. But it is a factory-based sort of game. So you're going to go into planets and make factories. And be a factory. This sounds interesting. This is actually looks interesting. I'm legit. I actually want. This is actually legit interesting. I want to see what we can do. What we can achieve with this. A lot of. This looks interestingly legit interesting. I have to admit, especially the fact you can play multiplayer with this one. This looks legit interesting. Congratulations! Wow, PC Gaming, you got a new IP that interests me. Great job. Good job, PC Gaming. You got an IP that makes me go wow. This looks interesting. Because this does look interesting. It's like No Man's Sky, except it has a lot more focus. I'm interested. I am really interested. Good job, PC Gaming. Great start. Great start. Great start. A really interesting game. Good job. Instantly better. Instantly better. It puts you better than EA, Ubisoft, and Square Enix. Let's see if you can top Bethesda. I hope you can top Bethesda.
So this factory is essentially about building these huge automated factories. So you play as an engineer that's been sent from Earth to this alien planet, and you're going to build this enormous machine. What's into that?
What, this is my...
End of the trailer there. Yeah.
Just put it back in there.
You need a whole ton of parts, which you need to build machines that will make them for you. So you'll start out pretty simple.
Game was pretty interesting.
Yeah, and then you'll just
it's basically No Man's Sky, except a lot more emphasis on factory building. You can play multiplayer in it. You just build like an entire freaking factory in a planet. It looks interesting. Looks like the sort of thing that I would play.
After a while, you'll need to create something.
Just build a lot of stuff. Just factory stuff.
And at that point, you'll have some.
Just look at resources, dig resources. Subnautica. In a lot of ways, kind of like Subnautica. Except I just really don't like Subnautica because I just really hate creatures. I just hate sea creatures. It just makes me go ugh. So you just gather resources, build factories. Looks interesting. Yeah, like it's been like a conference at a PC gaming. It's never been like the whole like the Ubisoft one. It's just Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's so freaking boring. And then you have this one. It just starts off pretty well. Starts off with an interesting IP. Looks really cool. Wait, you're taking the planet's resource, but for what reason? You build a factory. Make money. I don't know, because like it's a lot of ways like freaking PC building simulator. What do you build PCs for? It just feels good. Yeah, it just feels good. It just feels good doing it. It's just so satisfying doing it. The game title is Satisfaction. Satisfactory?
I mean, in the trailer, it even looked like there's a lot more to explore, like different environments and biomes.
I don't know if it's Satisfactory or Satisfaction, but close it.
Yeah, and it's about 30.
So, did you shit when you saw Reaper Leviathan for the first time? I don't even know what that is.
I saw multiple engineers there. How does multiplayer work?
Oh, you mean Subnautica? Satisfactory, yeah. I just really don't like. I just don't like sea creatures in general. I'm scared of sea creatures. Not for me. Just not for me. Are you oppressing against sea creatures? Yes. I think they should be banished. I think they all should. They should be burned. They should be put on land and be exposed in sun. Cold Steel 3 E3 PC. Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully.
It's such fertile ground for creative ideas from small teams. NeoCab is an emotional survival game set in the future about gig labor, tech disruption, and the experience of being a driver for hire. Perhaps the last of your kind. From the brand new indie studio Chance Agency, let's watch the first gameplay trailer for NeoCab.
What is this? These are like new constant new IPs. This is good. I need new IPs. We need new IPs. There are not sequels. There are not. This. This looks like a Telltale game. So you play as an Uber driver. Taxi driver of some sort. You follow the stories of all of these guys. Hey! New IP? So at the very least, it is infinitely more interesting than the other indie stuff. Stay on the road. Stay on the search. Stay human. Yeah, the art style could be much better. The art style could be significantly better. Neocab. Eh? At least it looks interesting. At least it looks interesting. This reminds me of the Valhalla bar game. No. The setting does remind me of Valhalla. VA11 Hall A. But the art style is definitely not.
Players play in an ever-shrinking space until there's one last standing. So developers have already been doing all kinds of different
Papers, Please, but with Uber.
And our very first Battle Royale game that we'll be introducing today has up to 1,000 concurrent players. It's from Automaton Games.
Damn!
At Maverick's Proving Grounds.
A Battle Royale that is 1,000 players. Wow, it's a constant stream of new IPs. Good. This is what we want. This is exactly what I want. New IPs. Hey, Battle Royale. 1,000 player Battle Royale. That is insane. You're gonna need to have people, 1,000 people who actually play at the same time. Yeah, I mean, new games is Battle Royale, but at least it's something new. It's not, hey, we have an expansion pack for PUBG or Fortnite. And the host said it's the first Battle Royale game, so it's not gonna be the last. The scope for the rival just instantly disappeared out of that. I just didn't see it. It's a lot better than just 100 people. Yeah. I guess more makes it better. Looks interesting. I gotta give it that. It's a first-person shooter. It's a first-person too, unlike other Battle Royales. Third-person. You can play first-person in PUBG. Just not the most optimal way to play. Most Battle Royales are third person. Are there mods in the chat? I came for the Meteor stream. Absolutely not. No mods. No one deserves the reg. Absolutely no one deserves the reg. Other than me.
Joining me on the stage to talk about Maverick's Proving Grounds is the CEO of Automaton Games. It's James Thompson.
You're gonna need good servers to keep this one running smoothly. Exactly. Wow, the guy's very young.
Joining us. My pleasure. Now, I want to immediately ask, what about Maverick's Proving Grounds distinguishes itself from other Battle Royale games?
Yeah, well, as you said, it's a very popular formula, and that long-standing kind of game type is incredibly compelling by itself.
This guy is CEO. The guy looks very young. Holy shit.
About 400 players before, and we're sort of super excited today to talk about our 5-man squad mode being 1,000.
He looks like he looks like he just come out of high school. That is impressive. That is impressive. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I want to zoom in right on the
not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Shift the dynamic from the say 100 that we're
I mean, the high schoolers making a Battle Royale capable of 1,000 players? I assume it is high schooler, but he looks young.
It's a landscape that means you're making decisions off a lot more information.
Yeah, I mean, because you hinted at that twice now. Like, what do you mean by there's a lot more information in the environment for players to process?
So take a concrete example, right? So let's say a player's walking through the map, they'll be leaving footprints, they'll be displacing foliage, like grass bending. But siege-style gameplay in houses, that's like a lot of destruction systems that sort of together
Damn.
the map.
Yeah,
makes me feel like I haven't accomplished anything in life, fam. Congratulations for making me feel pathetic. Man, I should review my life, reevaluate my life decisions. I should actually make something. None of us will ever reach that level. No, he's not just short. He looks very young. Looks very young. But then again, who's the guy? The guy who played Sheldon in Big Bang Theory. He was 41 years old.
What?
You don't know?
Yeah, I know the guy.
He was 41 years old. Did you know? 40 years old. Now he's like in his 43s. I forgot. Which is weird.
Wait, who is that?
That's a game developer, the CEO for Battle Royale game. It's like 1,000 players. One. Which is impressive. Like if he's like in high school, that's impressive.
It's like the guy that cleans out your gamer gear.
Our very next game helps showcase the extraordinary power of modders. Frankie, tell us about it.
It does indeed, Sean. On PC, we don't just play what's given to us. We mod games to make our own experiences. And for many players, modding is a way to turn a hobby into a career. The Forgotten City is the perfect example. It's a standalone game that's a reimagining of a wildly successful mod. In fact, the first mod in history to win a National Writers Guild Award. For the first time ever, here's gameplay from the Forgotten City.
Mod for what exactly? Are you going to stream the Nintendo presentation? Absolutely. Can relate. I'm 170 centimeter. I look really young. Man, get on my level, fam. Get on my level. You need to buff up. You need to buff up the height, fam. Yeah, what award-winning mod?
And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did.
What award-winning mod?
In this place.
Lots of new IPs. I'm interested.
City, its existence long forgotten, searching for a way out. All I found is a window into the past. If even
what mod is this?
Commits a sin, everyone will die. I tried to set things right.
What mod is this?
Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. It's all up to you now.
Don't worry, he's incredibly more handsome than you. Maybe he's a little bit older. Maybe he's a little bit older. I don't know.
Help them out if it'll win their trust. Bend the rules as far as you can. Figure out who's responsible for this. And maybe you can do what I never could. Save these people. Save yourself.
What is this mod? What game mod is this? The Forgotten City. Yeah, I know, but I don't know what mod that game's for. But at least tell me what that is.
What's next for Killing Floor 2?
Killing Floor 2?
An unannounced game from Tripwire Interactive. And now your host, Sean Plott.
Our next game is a blast from the past. It's not a sequel or prequel or remake, but rather an entirely new game altogether. Let's take a look at Stardoc's Star Control Origins.
That sounds interesting. Wow, it's a constant stream of new IPs. This instantly makes it better than Bethesda. Instantly makes it better than Bethesda. Due to the fact that Bethesda doesn't give it any new shit. It's constant stream of new IPs.
Welcome to Star Control, a state-of-the-art international.
And it's from Stardock also. I've been a lot of Stardock's game has been really impressive.
And the defense of Earth. Here resides the world's brightest minds and greatest technology, brought together by a strong.
Starlord is the Starlord. Stardock is the developer of what was that game? It was an economy game. Star economy game. Space economy game. I forgot that is. Ooh, a Disney-esque sort of art style.
Most expensive ship humanity has ever made, Captain.
I am Chief Viscosity Officer Windu of the Taiwan. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves.
Galactic Civilizations? Was that really Stardock? Nice. Soundtrack's pretty cool. Has its art style. It's nice.
A new alien in a delightful new spaceship.
You must be humans. We've heard so much about you.
The aliens look like Monster Inc. monsters. Star Control Origins. Pre-order and play today. Well, there you go. A new IP.
Joining me to talk about Star Control is the director of production at Stardock, Patrick Shaw. Thanks for joining me on stage today, Patrick.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
So
The worlds are pretty small indeed. Well, those are small planets.
So Star Control is an open universe.
Are you hyped for Nintendo? Depends on the games that they're going to show. What are your thoughts on ANCAP McNuke Simulator 76? Fallout 76? Meh. It's just multiplayer Fallout. Nothing much to interested in. I am 5 foot. 5 feet. I got Eternal Youth as a result. I am 5'7". Am I the only one tall one here? I'm 6 foot. Probably almost reaching 6'1". But do you think Valve will show up? Probably.
That is, we are fully simulating the entire universe.
I don't expect Half-Life 3 at all. Half-Life 3 is not. No, I don't think Half-Life 3 is not gonna show. That's fucking stupid. Oh.
So it's not just like at a planet there's the same town whenever you visit it.
Is video quiet for anyone else? Not Appa.
So this is this infinite universe is the glue that connects
yeah.
my story. My
it's a little quiet. It's my it's quiet on my end too. I'm sorry about that.
It's going to be a big part of Star Control Origins. How does modding work?
So what's your favorite science fiction show?
Probably Firefly.
Yeah. So what would you think of making Firefly season 2?
Shit, that's a lot of pressure, Patrick. Spot on stage right now, yeah.
We have a week to do it, so. But anyways, in Star Control Origins, you can create your own ships, your own planets, your own galaxies. You can package up your adventures and share them with your friends online.
So someone else can take care of Firefly Season 2. That's up to you. Now, last thing I want to ask about is how multiplayer works.
Right. So in the game, we have ship-to-ship combat,
well,
and that turned about.
It's one of the few game developers that support modding. Hey guys, mod the game. Depending on what kind of sci-fi franchises you want, mod the living shit out of it. Hey, that sounds a lot more refreshing than anything I've heard from E3 right now.
And then you go online.
Is it right at that QB?
Local multiplayer, 2 people on the same machine,
Crusader.
or online, ranked or online.
Appa is just loud. Yeah, sorry about that. My microphone is a little bit too loud. I should balance the volume a bit.
Definitely be sure to head over to starcontrolgame.com and check them out on Steam and GOG as well.
And one
Ooh, GOG.
We are happy to
this is GOG. I used to pronounce it GOG, but GOG. That sounds pretty badass too. GOG also sounds pretty badass.
Look for it on September 20th.
September 20th. Actually, no, that's not the voice of the
game was PC Gamer's favorite game from E3 last year. It is Hunt Showdown from Crytek.
Hunt Showdown?
At what's coming for Hunt Showdown just after E3?
Well, Hunt Showdown. If that's your sort of thing. If that's your sort of thing, well, you do you. Yeah, it's very solid games. Game looks great. New IPs. In a lot of ways, the PC gaming could beat the PC gaming could beat. What's my second best? My second best was Devolver Digital. No. I think Devolver Digital is gonna be my second best. The PC gaming could beat Devolver Digital. My first best was Microsoft. I think my second best was. My second best was it Bethesda? Really? Bethesda second best? Yeah. I think PC gaming can beat Bethesda. Buy now on Steam, R&D.
I am here with Guy from Skydance, who's here to tell me why fighting in massive mech suits is not about to go out of fashion anytime soon. Guy, now Hellfire, Archangel was originally a single-player narrative game, but Hellfire, this new edition, what changes is that going to make?
Well, players really loved the single-player narrative, but they all kept telling us the same thing. They said, we really want it multiplayer, and we want it off-rails.
Actually, no, I want it.
Completely different game.
I actually want it to be multiplayer. Sorry, single player. But
really special.
Hey, if that's what people want,
we got
multiplayer.
6 different mechs, tons of weapons where you could just blast through the environment and other mechs alike, and it's really just an amazing experience. You can zip around in your mech, you can tower over others. It's just something special that I think you can try right now.
Is this coming out of early access? So you just said we can try it right now, but you've got the full version launching soon, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's coming out in July 17th. But you can try it right now if you want an early access. Help us iron out the kinks and break some mechs along the process.
I am no good at ironing out kinks, as I think people at home can see, Guy, but as a heavy mech woman, I can't wait for you to be my light mech wingman in that 2v2 PvP. So let's take a closer look at Archangel Hellfire.
Let's do it.
Oh, come on, buffering. What's going on? Come on. Come on. Twitch, come on. Come on, Twitch. Come on. Come on, Twitch. Be gone, buffer. I'm gonna refresh this.
It's called The Sinking City, and joining me to talk about
Oh, come on, and we missed that.
At Frogwares, Sergey Oganessian. Welcome, Sergey. Thanks for joining me today.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, whatever. By the way, Metro Exodus when? It's gonna be next year.
You know, I want to ask right away, The Sinking City, you know, there's a lot of open world, third-person type games. What makes The Sinking City different from what a player might expect?
Huh,
Well, I mean,
an open world.
It is an open world action investigation game inspired by Lovecraft. And we believe that these three
Ooh.
elements already make the game pretty unique. And you know, when I say that you can be a detective in a world, in a supernatural world full of mystery and fear, like, I really mean it, because investigations are really at the core of the Sinking City.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of games in the open world genre that are focused
Like,
on
this is interesting. Like, good job, PC Gaming Show, giving us all the good shit, the new IPs that I need.
What you should know right off the bat is that we are not going to offer any hand-holding for the player. We will not give you any clear objectives in your diary or, you know, markers on the map telling you where to go or what to do. It's actually up to you to figure that out. Instead, we will give you information, you know, hints, evidence, like clues, crime scenes to examine, like people to talk to, suspects to question. And we will ask you in return to use your wits and your intuition to, you know, experiment with your findings, you know, maybe like find a way how to progress. And what you should also know is that finding these clues will not only help you understand what's going on and, you know, get a better understanding of the world and its people, but it will also help you maybe change the course of your investigation.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I'm in. I'm in, fam. I am totally in. That sounds really interesting.
And what investigation is at the core.
So
Looking
the game
forward to
takes
it.
place in this fictional city of Oakmont in the state of Massachusetts. You know, the city which is flooded. There is a terrible disaster going on, which has claimed like thousands of lives. And
That guy's
also,
short
it
like
seems
me.
like it awakened
Aw.
frightening monsters which now roam the streets of Oakmont. You know, people that live in the city, they are very different, like different social classes, gangs, cultists.
I really don't see
groupies,
Supernatural
they
and
are all
a
united
mystery
by
working
fear,
together.
you know, they are all afraid
If you guys played Murder Soul Suspect,
They are
it
all
does.
afraid
It
that,
does work.
you know,
Murder
for
Soul
their
Suspect
lives
is pretty good.
because of the flood, because of the monsters.
Underrated
You
in a
know,
lot of
we
ways.
actually want to understand what's going on. We want to understand what lies behind this ostensibly supernatural flood. And what's even funny is that while everybody is afraid, nobody wants to leave. But this is kind of different story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've talked a little bit about the story world.
This looks like a very double-A game of some sort, and even that alone, like, it impressed me. New ideas, new IPs, not sequels. I think this is a medium for people to get through some of the new IPs and find them all out. I'm like this. I'm liking this one. I'm really liking this show. I'm really enjoying it. Just paying attention. It's just mostly me just getting silent and just paying attention to the game and what they are. Just taking notes and everything like that. I'm just really enjoying this. So I gotta give credit. And it's not enjoyment due to the games being okay, there's actually a lot of enjoyment due to the games being announced. But it's not enjoyment out of my love on the previous game series, which is what Microsoft did. Which is what a lot of games at Microsoft had. A lot of the games at Microsoft are games that I love because they are games from the previous series. Sequels or reboots or anything like that. And this one, they just throw in new IPs after new IPs after new IPs, and it's a lot of them are pretty interesting. A lot of them makes me go, "Hey, I wanna actually check this one out." So yeah, good job, PC Gaming Show. This is actually really good, really good show so far. But we're 30 minutes in, so
this is where we post our updates regularly. Facebook, The Sinking City Game, YouTube, Frogwares. So go there, and like this is definitely the place to go if you want to learn more.
Well, I'm super excited personally to see how it.
Did you see Doom Eternal? I'm incredibly excited for that game. Absolutely, yes. I've seen every game from Bethesda. So every game from Bethesda they announced.
Our next game is a PC title that has only gotten better over the last few years, and I'm always excited to hear what they have in store Frankie is up on the balcony with the developers of Warframe. Talk to me, Frankie.
Warframe! Hey! Warframe!
Some of the most devoted communities in gaming.
Yeah, Warframe is getting better and better. It is correct. Warframe is getting better and better. A lot more people played it. A lot of people really loved it. And it is one of the few games that actually does micropayments correctly. That doesn't actually exploit the consumers. It actually makes the players actually go, yeah. It's a free-to-play shooter. If you haven't played Warframe yet, I haven't been playing Warframe for a long time now, but what I've played in Warframe is really good. It's getting better and better and better and better. Warframe is the destiny that we all need. For me, it's just the destiny.
Megan Everett, community manager at Digital Extremes, joins me now. Megan, tell me.
It's been a while since I played Warframe, but the moments that I play Warframe, it's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Yeah, and again, it's also for free. So, and the micropayments really do not hurt at all. It's actually pretty fair. Pretty fair, very well balanced. You can get a lot of the items that you get from micropayments in the game as well. So, yeah, definitely go check out Warframe. Go check out Warframe.
Warframe is finally over. The creepy guy at the end of the trailer there, Ballast, plays a pretty big role in this quest. And again, not going to spoil a lot, but I can say that it's coming this week on PC. And you guys are actually
additional content for Warframe. It's pretty good.
That you're working towards TennoCon right now.
Yes, so it's going to be
War Farm. Really nice thought right there. Give me a bit. I'm just gonna open up the windows here. Hopefully
get an idea of what TennoCon is all about.
Hopefully the sun is rising enough to the point where I just don't really need any sorts of plan. But I actually still need.
Tell me anything about this Umbra thing that's maybe going on or whatever.
Rosie O'Donnell is begging Trump to unblock her while simultaneously insulting him in the same tweet.
It was pretty amazing. Like, it's a whole new direction for Warframe.
Yeah, that's the thing about Warframe. Every single time, it's been a while. Joe! Joe! What are you doing there, Joe? Joe! 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 What are you doing there? It's just that came out of nowhere. This angry Joe just popped up very shortly. Nice. Good job.
TennoCon is really special for really everyone that works at Digital Extremes. The developers pour their heart and soul into what we do for TennoCon, and I know for me it was literally like the best day of my entire career. I know Rebecca, our community director at home, was watching. But last year when we did the Plains of Eidolon,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Your stream syncs up with the Twitch stream perfectly now. I guess it's because I refreshed it.
Went as flawlessly as we could have ever hoped for, and we actually
new Warframe update, new SFM porn compilation incoming. Warframe porn, yes.
We didn't crash the demonstration. So if you watch Tenno Live this year, if you're there, you can definitely probably count on some tears and some emotions because it's a really big deal.
Agitated. You can't spell Ajit pie with Ajit. You can't spell agitated without Ajit.
It is sold out. You can watch it online. So on twitch.tv/Warframe, you can definitely check it out. And PC Gamer.
Warframe does suck in the start couple of when you start up playing the game, it does suck. It's not exactly great. The beginning, the tutorial was.
So that's happening from July 7th.
There's a lot of tactics that you learn when you play multiplayer and everything like that. But as you play the game a little bit further, it does get better.
Thank you, Frankie, and thank you, Warframe. The next name is one I grew up with, Sega. They've become a prolific publisher of Japanese games known for their fully featured ports, especially beloved by this guy
Sega.
On the left.
What is this? What is this, Sega?
Sega's bringing shining resonance both to PC and console the same day, and Shenmue is going to be coming later this year.
Oh,
Shenmue.
Shenmue.
All sorts of games coming up. Let's take a look at what Sega's got in store.
Okay, Sega. What do you got? Is it Shenmue? Okay, a bunch of PC games. Valkyria Chronicles on PC. I was about to buy that. Bayonetta, Vanquish, Puyo Tetris. Coming soon. Okay. Shenmue remaster on a PC. Excellent. We'd love to play that. Shenmue 1 and 2. This is what is this? Shining Resonance Refrain. World premiere announcements. Yakuza. Yakuza Kiwami 3. 345 for the PS4. Now here's the good shit. Here's the good shit, fam. Wait. PC! No! No! No way! No! No! No way! No! Stop! Stop! No! No fucking way! Yakuza on PC! That's insane! That is insane! That's insane! That's insane! No fucking way. No, I gotta be dreaming. I gotta... No, you're pulling my leg, Sega. I gotta be dreaming. No, this can't be real. This can't be real. Yakuza and Yakuza 0. No fucking way! No fucking way! Yes! 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 Now this is how you do it! This is the shit, fam! This is the shit! Yes! Oh, fucking yes! Now this is the shit! Good job, Sega! Fuck! Yes! PC gaming! Oh! Now that's the shit!
3 new games. And the first ever gameplay footage of Overkill's The Walking Dead.
Ooh! Oh! Yakuza on the PC!
Regular here at the PC Gaming Show, having attended all 4 years. Frankie's with him up in the balcony. It's Tripwire.
Sean, if you are anything like me, you probably need to let off steam.
Okay, here it is. Volume should be a lot better now.
Kicking back and tearing up a load of monstrous enemies. It's kind of.
Oh god, I am. That is some good shit, fam. That is some good. That is the good shit. That is the shit. That is the good shit. That is this is what I'm looking for. This is E3. The hype. This is the hype. This Sega instantly won everying. Everything just won. Just instantly just content everything. Just show. Just stop the show. Stop. Just instantly stop the show right there. With Yakuza on PC, Valkyria Chronicles 4 on PC. Stop the just instantly. It's like fuck you guys. We are the best.
And with this, there's 73 different weapons that we have in our game.
Nintendo, Sony,
upgrade it and make it
you need to top this. So this is easily my favorite right now.
To your loadout. So
Microsoft is my second.
So you can make your boy guns big.
What?
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Bill. Let's take a look at the trailer for Treacherous Skies Summer Shy Show.
It's morning, fam. Let people wake up.
I know, but...
Okay, what's this? I just jizzed. You're the best around. Ooh, Tripwire. What is this?
Welcome aboard the HMS Queen Victoria, ladies and gents. Ringleader Lockhart speaking to you from...
What is this?
Well, someplace very safe, yes. You helped me escape that
Killing Floor 2.
Steamland, but now I need your help once again. I've got to get to my island in the channel. Now listen up. I don't know how, but these blasted circus freaks followed us on board.
Killing Floor 2.
I think it's time to put on a show. Yes, a daring.
Damn, PC gaming is easily my favorite right now. They not only show new IPs, but they show the good shit.
Blasted traitors! Careful, lads! They're tough Ubisoft, even removing the head won't put these rebellious robots down. But take heart, lads and lasses. I have invented some new toys. The Doomstick. All barrels are better than two. The Static
Still pretty
Striker.
fucking bright. Holy
A
shit.
shockingly stylish set of gauntlets. And the M99 Sniper Rifle. And finally,
Skilling Floor 2.
minute addition to the crew.
Watch this woman go.
Seems Mrs. Foster negotiated her way on board and is set on giving Zen
Like the angry.
the business. And remember, we'll see you on the airship.
Is it this Twitch volume?
Fossey, joke for you.
Oh,
Optician
that-
says
that is
my
so
eyes are
low.
okay. I say, then how do you explain my husband?
Now, as is tradition, the content that you just saw will be available tomorrow, including a free weekend for PC this weekend. Definitely check it out with Killing Floor 2.
I
But
didn't know
that's not
the
all that
Twitch
Tripwire
volume is
has.
really low.
I have the
My
president
bad.
of Tripwire
Apologies.
himself, John Gibson, on stage. John, welcome back again.
Thanks, Sean. Pleasure to be here.
Now, I understand that Tripwire is stepping into also doing publishing. What does that
Yeah,
entail?
Sega's E3 was the shortest, but it was the best. Like, it was just a couple of seconds. Like, yes, 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 yes.
It's really hard
Oh.
to get noticed. And then you
Sega.
have the traditional publishing deals. So we're giving developers fair deals. We're going to be helping them rise above that noise so they can get noticed. And because of our experience developing our own games and publishing our own games, we're going to help them with marketing, funding, mentoring, feedback to help them succeed.
Yeah, I mean, the game that we have on screen is one of those games. This is Road Redemption.
That is right. I'm happy to announce that we're going to be publishing Road Redemption. We're going to be helping them grow and succeed even more on Steam, but also bring the franchise beyond Steam.
Now, I know today you have a world-exclusive new game, hasn't been announced
We
yet.
do. Nobody knows.
Before we roll the trailers, I wonder if you could give me a little bit of a tease.
Yeah, so we're working with the team at Blindside Games, and they're led by Alex Quick.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
So if you're
Man,
familiar
I'm
with
just
the
gonna
Killing
check
Floor
on Twitter
universe,
because
you know
the
Alex Quick was the
social
moderator
media's probably
creating the
been
original
blowing
Killing
right
Floor
now.
mod,
But that
which
is some
Tripwire worked with
really
Alex to bring commercial, and then
interesting.
Alex went off, assembled his own team.
Oh,
made the
somebody
game Death, which was
copyright
sharks
content,
and humans
copyright
fighting
my
each
last
other,
stream.
Very successful. Well, now
Let's
it's come
see,
full
what copyright
circle.
claim? Is this a
We're working with
copyright
Alex
claim?
again, and we're going to bring his all-new game to market.
Well, let's take
Oh
a
yeah, I
look
was
at
playing. I was
right
playing
now,
the.
world-exclusive new
I was playing the Nier
upcoming
Automata
game
soundtrack.
from
My
Tripwire.
bad. My bad. My bad.
Close your eyes and imagine a place where the sun is bright and the beaches are white.
Wait, come on.
Enjoy the local cuisine. Your dream vacation is waiting for you here on the Gulf Coast.
Give me a minute here. What is this? No! You get to play as a shark? No! No way! No way! That is cool. That
Now to book your vacation, operate.
that is cool. Okay, that is cool. Yes, please. That is cool. That is fucking cool. Yes, please. Yes, please.
This is an open world action RPG where you play as a shark, or as we like to call it, a shark PG.
Oh, nice. Okay, so do you like upgrade and improve the shark? Is there like skill trees?
You do. There is a shark skill tree. Really?
Oh, come on.
There is a full single-player campaign. You eat your way through it. You get bigger teeth. You can jump out of the water and snatch people off piers and all of that fun stuff.
I didn't realize this was a power fantasy I needed so badly. Now, where can people go to get more information about it?
They can go to maneatergame.com.
All right. I doubt anyone will forget that here. That's maneatergame.com.
We're not talking about
John,
controversial
thanks
stuff
so much
either.
for joining me on stage. And once again, all
Why is
the
this sided
content
with
that
consumers?
Tripwire
Because
showcased earlier about Killing
Um,
Floor 2 and Road Redemption will be playable here at E3.
I gotta respond to this. Somebody made a thread disagree with me on Twitter. I'm just gonna respond to that later.
A whole slew of unannounced games. Frankie,
Cheers, Sean. Man-eater looking tasty there. And I can't believe they named a game after my favourite weekend activity. Indies are at the heart of PC gaming, and next up is a brand new publisher revealing 3 games for the very first time, releasing one of them, Behave Yourselves, audience, today. So let's take a look.
Okay, what's this? We are Untitled Publisher. Yes, really. That's our name. Publishers are boring, but games and developers aren't. So, we are curating games for you. Starting right now, we're announcing 3 games today and releasing 1 game right away. Enjoy. And we'll get back to being boring. Untitled Publisher. That's pretty funny. Net neutrality was trending earlier. What happened this time? You can't save net neutrality, basically. It's like a turn-based combat game. Yeah, it's a turn-based combat game. Visually interesting, but and online. Huh. I don't know what that is gonna be about, but yeah, very reminiscent of Scott Pilgrim. What is this? Looks like an adventure game of some sort. What is that? Morningstar. I don't know what that game's about. What is this pixel game? Very looks like Atari. Looks like an Atari game. Has the same sound effects too. Damn! PC gaming is really killing it. PC game is really killing it so far. I'm really enjoying it. This sounds like a roguelike. Ooh.
All these games look like must-plays. And Overwhelm, the final game of the bunch, is available on Steam right now with a special launch discount. So make sure you check that out after the show. And if you're at E3 this week, head over to the PC Gamer corner of the Facebook booth inside the South Hall to give Overwhelm a try. Right, next up, it's time for us all to take a holiday, and where better than a virtual resort with some truly spectacular wildlife. Back again this year, our friends of the show, Frontier Developments, with a unique take on the park management genre. I am, of course, talking about Jurassic World Evolution.
Ooh.
The long-awaited game is out tomorrow and lets you build your own dinosaur-stuffed tourist trap. What could possibly go wrong? Unleash the Goldblum!
I gotta say, the presentation is also pretty straightforward. Nothing awkward, nothing cringy. Straight to the point.
No, the ones before you did too. Because they believed that they were in control. And control... Well, here's the thing. Humanity is desperate for it. We are seduced by it. deceived by the illusion of it, but we never really possess it. Because if there's anything that chaos theory has taught us, it's that nature is on its own course. And when we interfere, when humanity tries to put nature into orderly boxes, chaos destroys them. And what makes us such unique creatures is knowing the scope and power of what we're up against.
Ooh, I like that remix.
Still believing that we can win.
I like that nice soundtrack in there.
I know, however, what I would predict.
You're gonna sneak that soundtrack right there, that theme.
I am so
no gameplay yet, but
for that game. Our next title is from Insomniac, who've been making amazing games for years, and they're going to try to take their expertise and answer the question: how do you make an open world game in VR? Let's take a look at their upcoming game, Stormland.
I'm interested. Yeah, Insomniac. Yep. Ratchet and Clank, guys. They're the guys who made the Resistance games. Also the Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man. How are you going to make a VR open world game? That is interesting. Coincidentally, that was also the name of a cancelled MMORPG that was Filipino was gonna make for Xbox. Damn. Is that Storm Eye from Fortnite? Oh, that climbing is gonna make people dizzy. Guaranteed. Climbing things on VR is going to really make people dizzy. Like, as if being dizzy in VR isn't really dizzy enough to begin with. Game looks interesting. For those who can afford it. Metroid Prime Wall-E. This is a sad Wall-E sequel.
Joining me to talk about Stormland is the Chief Creative Officer at Insomniac Games. Join me in welcoming Chad Desern.
The ability to influence.
Hey, Chad, welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
I want to start right away and ask, what is this game all about?
Well, in Stormland, you play as an android gardener. And an entity called the Tempest uproots your habitat
they are
and
more
shatters your
angry about
android
part of
body.
the content.
So you've got to travel to a civilization above the Thunderheads to repair yourself and save your friends.
And I want to ask what open world means in VR.
Well, for us, it's about giving the player the ability to explore the world freely with a set of Android movement abilities that are designed to give you complete agency.
Yeah, because that's always a huge question I have is how does motion work in any VR title?
Yeah, well, in Stormland, you can do things like fly just above the slipstream with your outstretched Android hands.
Yeah.
You can shoot a laser into the cloud surface and then make a ramp, kick off of that, climb up a cliffside, like literally launching yourself with your synthetic Android strength.
That guy does look like a Chad.
And glide back down using your
Chad
hands
comes in all
to
shape and
control
sizes.
your descent.
Just massive freedom of movement, yeah.
That's it. It's this set of mechanics that are designed together to work fluidly so that movement feels exhilarating.
Yeah.
And you can kind of take the world at your own pace with it.
I'm curious why VR for this type of title?
There are a series of things that we're doing with Stormland that we could only do in VR. It's about the expressiveness of having tracked head and hands and how we use that for combat, how we use it for movement, even things like scavenging technology to attach it to your body. Like you look down, you get a new piece of tech and you attach it right into your arm. And then, suddenly you've got the ability to harness electricity or cloak yourself or all kinds of different cool Android abilities.
I mean, the art is just beautiful in the footage that we've seen. I wonder if you can talk to me a little bit about the world and what it means for it to be ever-changing.
Yeah, that's a really good question. So that entity called the Tempest rearranges everything every single week so that we present the player with new playgrounds of movement and combat and scavenging, and you never know what you're going to discover. So every single island you find has the potential to hide an enemy stronghold or a network of underground caverns or brand new tech to scout.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask, where can we go for more information?
Well, you can stay tuned by watching the Facebook and Twitter with at Stormland VR, or you can check us out at Ensemble.
Goddamn.
I'm really looking
This is gonna
forward to it.
let
Thanks
this one
for joining
play
me,
because
Chad, once again, oculus.com
in a lot of ways
Stormland for more information. Frankie's up in the balcony with our next absolutely gorgeous looking indie title.
It really is, Sean, because next up we've got a first look at a new game from publisher Raw Fury, a neo-noir detective drama featuring a Paris cabbie who finds himself drawn into a world of crime. Sacré Roddy Bleu. Yes, I speak French. I can't wait for this one, so let's take a ride with the trailer.
What is this? This looks like Drive. This looks like Drive. Sounds like Drive too. It's a lot of
If you like that
synthwave.
last game, you'll definitely love our next one. It's from the exact same publisher, Raw Fury. It's an open world narrative focused game with an incredible art style. Let's take a look at Sable.
What is this?
Come on to me, show us the way. I'm caught between the wet-down parts of the unknown. I don't between two worlds, a sight to see. It feels like everything is mine.
Wow. This looks like a music video clip. a music video clip from the early 2000s. Looks pretty nice.
Joining me to talk about Sable is pretty much the entire core development team on stage. It's Daniel Feinberg and Greg Kithriotis. I want to immediately ask, what kind of game is Sable? What can we expect?
Sable is an open-world desert exploration game. It's not a game about combat or about leveling up. It's a game about solitude, and it's a game about exploration. You play as Sable, a girl leaving her home to explore this world filled with monumental architecture, fallen spaceships, and you'll travel around on your hoverbike learning about the people, the culture, and the history of this world.
And you know, I talked about it before. I think this art style is amazing. Where's the origins of this?
So we were really heavily inspired by the clear lines style of French and Belgian comics, as well as Japanese animation, particularly Studio Ghibli. So we really want to feel our players to feel the same sense of wonder that you get from watching one of their films. And so from the very beginning, we knew that we really needed to nail the visual style. And yeah, so we put a lot of time and sort of effort into our rendering system. And yeah, we're really
Forgive me for being silent for the past couple of days. Just,
and I mean, I know that you two consist of most
noting
of the core development, the art and the programming. What about the music that was in that trailer?
Yeah, so that was a new track by Japanese Breakfast.
Oh, yeah, the T-shirt. Yes, of course.
Yeah, right. So she, Michelle, she is doing the soundtrack for the game.
Damn.
Japanese Breakfast is one of my favorite bands right now.
It's not bad.
It's incredible to have
well,
her
I
on
mean, it
board.
all just came together so beautifully in the trailer, and I know that you guys are really regular about updating, you know, blogs, sharing what's going on with the development. Where can people go to find more?
So they can go to our Twitter account, ShedWorksReg and ShedWorksDan, or to sablegame.com.
Lovely, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining me. Once again, the name of the game is Sable. Our next title is one that has been in development, even showing up in our very first PC gaming show. It's Cloud Imperium Games still hard at work on their title, Star Citizen. Let's see what they have in store.
No! 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 No. 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 N-O. No. 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 That's the only thing I can say. No. Just constant stream of no. This game is a constant stream of no. Nothing that this game builds will live up to its years and years of development. No, 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 I'm not impressed. Eh, whatever. Whatever, Star Citizen. Planet Side 2 is better play that. Oh, without a shadow of a fucking doubt. When is this game gonna come out? When? What? Alpha 3.2?
Coming up on the PC Gaming Show, all new gameplay footage of Just Cause 4. A closer look at The Walking Dead.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Gameplay footage of Hitman. And now your
yes,
host,
please.
Sean Plott.
Damn, they're bringing on the big guns on later on. Big guns for last.
Games, we're also going to talk
Can't
about
wait.
upcoming hardware trends. To join me in talking about it is the senior brand manager from Acer. It's Eric Ackerson. Thanks for joining me up here, Eric.
Sean, really excited to be here.
Now, I just want to straight up ask, what are some of the big trends that consumers are expecting right now?
Well, right now we're developing some new products, particularly in the display space.
Still no release date after all this time. Indeed, just cancel the fucking game. Seriously.
X27. It's an incredible gaming display. For instance, it's 4K and 120 hertz refresh. The users can overclock to 144. But
why would you
really
overclock a laptop?
Level is the inclusion of
I just don't get it.
HDR.
You know, I hear a lot about HDR. Can you explain a little more in detail what that is and what that means?
Well, there's quite a bit that goes into it, but
why would you want to overclock a laptop?
That there are 384 individual
I'm done for now. See you, boys.
So the backlighting can be individually controlled, really bright, very dark. It makes a better contrast on screen. Each of them are individually
Yeah, I still prefer this one though.
The screen is far above a typical display.
I still have this.
Typical, you're looking at 300
I still have this on my back.
We're looking at 600 with the Predator X27 with a max of 1,000 nits.
And you know, some of the titles that were
Insanity is where one overclocks a
there's
laptop.
A wide variety of some
A 4K laptop. How small would the screen be? Like, I'm gonna show you my desktop here.
That helps is the color gamut.
You might notice
these displays. We're able to do 99% of the Adobe
video
color
got paused for a bit.
It's
okay.
representing the
you see the desktop right now? My desktop is the texts are so small at 1080p alone.
Far Cry 4 and Ni no Kuni 2. Again, you won't see them in HDR right now unless you have an HDR monitor. It doesn't work that way. We can't just stream it to you, but
G-Sync. I would love to get G-Sync in my laptops.
PC
HDR.
Have a huge
That's HDR is
range of possible budgets. What are the different sort of products to look for at those price ranges?
Well, I mean, we cover the gamut from very simple and to the point to high performance esports products or multi-view surround multi-display products, but we also go really crazy sometimes. We put our engineers to the test. What can you do if you have no limit? So one of the projects we've worked on is something called the Predator 21X. This is a 21-inch curved screen laptop with a mechanical keyboard and 2 graphics cards. Science, materials. We did a really good thing. But you know what? To be serious, not just to joke, we actually have to ship
Please talk with words plebs can understand. Well, you be a PC master race. I know every fucking word he said.
We sold every single unit we could make. So we cover every spectrum of gaming.
You may need to adjust the display scalings to the settings. No, I like it. I like it small. I like it small. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I like it small. It needs a lot more things on the screen that I can process.
The good news is that we're shipping now. Our customers, partners are selling them. The bad news is a few have already sold out of this new Predator X27 monitor. I believe Micro Center is still in stock. Amazon will be in stock again soon.
Maybe you should display the laptop.
Thank you so much for joining me on stage, Eric. Frankie is awaiting in the balcony.
I still don't feel comfortable playing on the laptop. Man, you should try. I like playing the games on laptop.
Ideas. In our next game, Genesis Alpha 1,
I like it small. That's not what she said.
Farm resources, deal with terrifying alien infestations, and explore a vast, randomly generated universe. Oh, and you can take DNA from the aliens you encounter across the galaxy, splice them with members of your crew to create new life forms. Just a typical day at the office. Let's take a look.
What is this?
Greetings, Commander. You have been sent to Quadrant Alpha 1.
Ooh.
The mission is to find a new home.
What is The Walking Dead, guys? Come on. Get to The Walking Dead.
Expand your ship.
Walking Dead, Overkill's The Walking Dead, and also the other Walking Dead, Telltales. I want to see the final episode. Probably do a live stream of it.
Feel free to
because the last season was underwhelming.
Maximize crew efficiency. Ready your weapons.
Ooh, look at that Fallout font. Fallout style font. Get the torch aliens. Damn, this is not really my type of game. I really hate insects. Oh my god, leeches. Ugh. Ugh. I really hate small creatures in games. It just... Especially when they poison you. The poison headcrab from Half-Life 2. Just makes you go, ugh.
Now, if you didn't catch the pre-show quiz, you might be wondering
Actually, Good
who
Rice's
my
New Dawn. Is that you?
Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Webster from Drake's Cakes, one of the PC gaming show's sponsors this year. And he's got a cool competition for you. the Drake's Cakes PAX giveaway. Oh yes, PAX is a gathering of PC and tabletop games, concerts, panels, exhibits.
Enter here to win a trip to PAX West. No thanks.
Festival,
No
workshop,
thanks.
and concert rolled into one. The very lucky winner.
Dull and dark. Dull and dark. What are you doing here, fam? What are you doing here, Dolan?
Hit me up on those dates because I am free. Webster, my man duck, this is very generous of you indeed. And by entering, guys, you will get a discount code to get your hands on some delicious Drake's Cakes available on Amazon. And if you're at E3 itself, don't forget you can meet Webster in person at the E3 Concourse Walkway, where he'll be giving away Drake's swag and tasty treats all week. So if you see him, give him a fist bump on my behalf. I'll take one now. Thank you very much, Webster. So if you have ever dreamt of spending a weekend knee-deep in one of Earth's best gaming festivals, visit pcgamer.com/Drake's Cakes and enter now for a chance to win and hang out with Webster. All right, Webster, all this hosting has got me a bit peckish. How about we look at a trailer for the next edition of Clay Entertainment's beloved survival series, Don't Starve, Hamlet.
What? Another Don't Starve? Well, okay. I forgot that it was made by Clay, Don't Starve. The same guys who made Mark of the Ninja. Am I wrong? I think I got that right. Yep, I got that right. It's very similar art style, so yeah. I want this duck snap to be snapped like Maxwell Lord. God damn.
Our next title is the next installment in a series that never fails to make me laugh. It's Just Cause 4, and they have
another Just Cause. I'm just gonna
level of delicious insanity
go back to Twitter and social media, just type in a couple of things while that happens.
Just Cause 4 can really do.
I actually don't know your game journalist. Physics-based aerodynamics model. Nice.
Joining me to talk about it on stage now, from Avalanche Studios, it's Francesco Antolini and Adam Davidson. Gentlemen, welcome. Talk to me about the tornado.
It's fantastic, isn't it? So it's a very nice piece of tech. It's not just beautiful, but thanks to Apex, it's also a bad boy that actually works. It's fully physicalized.
Yeah.
This means that it's roaming the world, wreaking havoc, and
it's not just like a background piece. It's actually impacting the world before you.
This is Just Cause, man. You go there and you play with it. Yeah.
You know, throughout the trailers that I've seen, it seems to be a lot of different environments that are available throughout. Can you talk to me about those?
Yeah, I mean, one of the most important things to us with this installment of Just Cause was bringing a lot more variety into the game, and that extends to a lot of things, but certainly the biomes of the game. So instead of one kind of region of, like, say, southern Italy, like we had last time, now you have lush rainforests, deserts, grassland, and even alpine biomes, all of which, you know, are rendered beautifully with the new Apex engine.
Now, something that's very important to me is some of my favorite features from Just Cause 3. Can you talk to me about like the wingsuit and the grappling hooks? Like, are those coming back in Just Cause 4?
Everything you love from Just Cause 3 is back.
Good.
But
Good.
everything is also just better. There's more to do, more to discover. For example, the grappling hook is completely customizable. The combat model has been completely reworked, redesigned, enhanced, or new weapon, new enemies, new AI. We've got extreme weather that interacts with grappling hook and parachute.
The wind that we saw from the tornadoes, is it just like basic wind effects also get incorporated as well?
Again, it's just cause, so nothing is just an effect. So if there is wind, it's physics and acts with your parachute, grappling hook,
So
and the
great.
rest. Yeah.
Well, where can people go to get some, we'll call it first-hand footage of what Just Cause 4 can deliver?
They can check it out at justcause.com/E3 for 3 days.
That's right. Believe it or not, E3 hasn't started yet. Starts tomorrow, so June 12th through 14th. You can check it out. Thanks so much for joining us on stage. I look forward to the hilarity of Just Cause 4. Now, our next title is one of my all-time favorite IPs. I can't wait for Frankie to talk to you about The Walking Dead.
Overkill Software and Starbreeze are the creators of Payday and Payday 2. Therefore, it goes without saying that these studios are some of the most talented makers of cooperative shooters. And their next one
The Just Cause 4 trailer was a simple tech demo of the engine.
apocalyptic Washington, D.C.
Well,
Here's the
Just
first
Cause has
gameplay
been,
footage
the
for
trailers have
Overkill's
been
The Walking
popping
Dead.
everywhere.
And keep your
So,
eyes peeled for the release date.
Thankfully, the lights been pretty good, so. What's this? If E3 hasn't started yet, then what the fuck have I been watching? You've just been watching PC Gaming Stream. Introducing tons and tons of new IPs and tons of content. Overkill is finally showing gameplay. Yes, please. Ooh, Sky. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. Skybound is the writer for this one. Writer for the comic publisher. For,
husbands and wives, doctors and teachers, writers and architects. But when the world ended, all that ended too. Every day we fight for more than survival. We fight to build a new life.
It looks like a typical first-person shooter.
Alone, we're weak. But together, we might stand a chance.
It looks like a typical first-person shooter. That thing should be blown. It looks like a typical first-person shooter. Payday 2.
And I have more good news for fans of The Walking Dead. Overkill's game for The Walking Dead, of course, coming soon, but we have a second completely different Walking Dead game that we're getting the chance to talk about right now. This is Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season. Joining me on stage to talk about it is the lead writer, James Windler, and the voice of Clementine herself, Melissa Hutchison.
Oh! Oh!
Sean, thanks for joining me on the stage.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. Now, I want to ask right away for, people who've played through the first 3 seasons of The Walking Dead, in terms of the gameplay, what's some of the familiar and what's some of the new?
Okay, so for people who don't know Telltale, we are a story-based company. We focus on narrative. We've had our roots in the old school point-and-click adventure games, but we've developed our own cinematic style and almost a signature mechanic, like our choice wheel.
Yeah.
And that's all familiar. That should, the choices branch the narrative. What's new this year, we have traditionally combat and action. We've done with QTEs and like swipes and button mashes and all of that. This year, with the final season, we're introducing segments of unscripted combat.
Yeah, we see some of this right here.
Yeah, so Clem probably just brutalizes on me there.
Of course she is.
And
oh yeah, so we also have like the orbital cam, like the over-the-shoulder camera. So that's like offering our players opportunities to explore our environments, which you can also see from the B-roll. Is like they're looking really, really good with this graphic black art style that we're employing.
Yeah, because in the previous games it was much more of a directed camera from scene to scene, but now you can really sort of explore the environment on your own.
Ooh, the host knows what he's talking about.
Now I want to ask
I like that.
about the story.
I like that.
Telltale
I really
games
like that.
Always have that as the central feature. Where does The Walking Dead, the final season, start off?
Okay, so it starts. Clementine has been on the road for a long time.
The host knows what he's talking about. I like that. I like
she's
that.
Been on the road. She's traveling with AJ, who is an orphaned boy, who is the closest thing that she has to family. But they're reaching the end of it. They are like running out of steam on the road. It's like proving to be untenable.
I'm still wondering how the hell can Clementine raise AJ all the way to the point to this point.
Where there are no adults, and
it's really weird. Like AJ, how can Clementine raise AJ to that point?
What are the sort of challenges that she's
It's really, really.
all kinds of challenges.
It's weird.
Yeah,
it's
like
really
zombie
weird. It's
threat
really
all
bizarre.
the time. Yeah, of course. And then
It's really
there's always
bizarre.
the
It's
external
just
threat,
really
like
weird.
At some point, they're going to be adults
Unless
representing external threats that she's going to have to deal with.
Now, Melissa,
This is literally picking off from the third season.
Has been like, 'cause it's
Literally,
rare
this
to
is
have,
straight from the
you know,
third
a
season.
voice
Literally
actress
picks off from the
journey
third season.
along
But
with the character
the
on a
promotional
multi-year
image looks
journey.
like they
How long
were.
ago was the first
I was
recording that you did?
Well, it was 2012, but we might have even
The promotional material looks like very old Clementine, very
That's
adult.
not happening right now. It's been a long time, and it's not only just playing one character, it's actually been aging with her, growing with her, and falling deeper and deeper in love with her, and starting as this young child who's, playing as Lee, it's your job to protect her, and then organically moving through all these seasons, and now you're playing as Clementine. I mean, really, this is a fan-driven game, so this final season is for the fans, and
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait for the final season. Last season was a little disappointing though, but I still just cannot wait for the final season.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about the fact that this is the end?
Well, I mean, it's bittersweet. I'm super sad. I'm super psyched. Of course, it'll be sad to end her journey, but I'm really looking forward. Obviously, I'm surrounded by talent with Telltale Games, and I have no doubt that the writers and the creatives are going to crush it. So, sad but happy? It's all very confusing. I'm a very confused human right now. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I'm someone who's played through all of the Telltale Walking Dead games. I'd love to know when the final season is coming out.
August 14th. We ship August 14th, and it's available for pre-order right now.
Be sure to check it out. Thank you so much for joining me on stage today.
Thank
Once
you.
again, that's thewalkingdeadgame.com, or you can find it on Steam as well. And for our next title, Frankie, we're going to head back to you on the balcony.
Next up, have I got a treat for you. Coming straight out of Finland from Nolla Games, it's a magical action roguelike that asks, is that a wand in your pocket, or are you just trying to kill me? Don't let the retro art style fool you. Noita is set in a procedurally generated world where every pixel is physically simulated. Let's take a look.
Okay, let's see. What's this? Cave story? God damn! A lot of modification in the world. That's pretty interesting. Like really nice physics and pixelated art style. See? Lots of really good IPs. Noita. Huh. Looks
Our next
interesting.
title is one that's very near and dear to my heart, as it is the spiritual successor to one of my favorite childhood games, Theme Hospital. Joining me to talk about it are the two founders
Goddamn!
of
PC
2
Gaming
Point
is on a
Studios
roll
to talk
today.
about 2
PC
Point
Gaming is
Hospital.
excellent.
Join me in welcoming
Really
Dr.
excellent.
Webley
No Half-Life
and
3,
Dr.
but
Carr.
still excellent.
Wow. Great suits. I mean, I gotta ask, as two fully trained medical professionals, how does one run a hospital in 2 Point Hospital? Whoa, what's going on with the mic? What's going on with the mic? Wait, oh my gosh, is the stethoscope eliminating your microphone?
Yes.
Oh, you know what? We do this every year. Come here, talk to me. How do you run a hospital?
So 2 Point Hospital is a game about designing and
That is cute. That is really
you
cute.
said don't talk there.
Yeah.
I got to look out here, you said.
Yeah, no,
Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. Oh, that is so adorable. Oh.
Yeah, it's great.
Doing great. Carry on. I'll carry on then. Yeah, a lot of customization, a lot of interesting characters.
Oh, that
in
is
our
so
world,
cute.
Which, with all these different characters, we had to come up with some really interesting.
Sounds gay to me. Oh, well, we found a bigot. I'm gonna block you, bigot.
Exploring
Anyway.
different regions and curing people with different ailments. And as you can see on the screen,
How
we've
dare
got
you?
some-
There's
this
nothing
is
gay
real.
about this.
We
This is just
actually
love
researched
between
this.
two
It's,
men. There is
a certain
absolutely
amount.
nothing
And
gay
also
about
you can
love
train
between
people,
two men.
You can train your doctors to be better, your nurses to be better. Do research so you can unlock new wonderful cures.
Yeah. You know,
He's saying everything, isn't he?
Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't know
no,
your
it's
mic was
great.
working. I was a bit backfilling. Carry
Yeah,
on.
so I mean, no, tell me about it. Like, what is the sort of late game?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks-
experience that
the
you'll
game
be
looks
playing
visually
through? 'Cause
stunning.
It looks like it's quite deep into the running of a hospital.
Yeah, this is later on. So you start off and you're
Animation looks pretty
researching and
great,
You're
pretty
training up
dank.
staff, you're diagnosing illnesses, and you're hopefully curing them and making money, and then getting off.
I see this
to 2 Point
malady.
County.
Yeah, I see this malady called turtle head. Can you explain a little
yes.
bit about what that is?
Yes. It's when the head becomes so shrunken it gets stuck in the neck orifice, just pops out slightly, and it has to be extracted. And Mark, how's it
Yeah,
get
well,
extracted?
this is something you've maybe we've all been there. I know.
Yeah.
This is one where a little bit of suction always helps, and
yeah. And
it's gone.
And out it comes. Yeah.
Now,
we had to research how to do that.
That's actually a real illness. From
Yeah, it is. It's
northern
real.
England.
Now, I had to ask about something that I think every young man has to deal with at some point. What is a monobrow infestation?
Yeah. Well, monobrow is
follically enhanced.
Yes.
Yeah. Problem. We've all been there.
Yeah. I haven't.
No. Okay.
But yeah, it needs to be diagnosed and cured pretty quickly. If it doesn't, it'll fester. And
They're talking graphics to a guy that doesn't care about them.
And in fact,
it can
From a guy who doesn't
actually
care
leave the
about
body,
graphics,
and
it looks
needs
pretty
to
nice.
be got rid of before the health inspectors arrive.
It looks like the monobrows are multiplying in the hospital.
They breed they're big breeders. The
yeah,
monobrows,
they like
monobeasts.
they like dirty places. Disgusting. So you've got to keep your hospital clean and well maintained.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're going to breed. And you'll have a trouble.
I want to ask about sort of how the game evolves over time, because Theme Hospital was very mission-based. How does the experience of running a hospital change as the game goes on?
Yeah, so once you've started your first hospital, it's it's a pretty simple affair, and then you move on through 2 Point County. There's different regions. There's a cold region.
See? Neo IPs! They're kicking ass!
Contagious diseases. And, there's
poor regions, there's rich regions.
Yeah. So we've got volcanoes.
Yeah.
In fact,
We've got all sorts of wonderful, weird effects can happen in different parts of the
So
world.
you might struggle to manage your hospital empire because a volcano went off nearby.
Yeah, it's about spinning plates, isn't it? You've got everything set up nicely, and then
something happens.
Selling the LOL emotes to the Twitch
Well,
makes
I'd
me
love to
sad.
know more
Rest in peace, John
about
Bain.
when 2 Point
Oh,
Hospital is coming out.
Well, we're coming out to fall, and you can check us out by going onto our Steam page and hopefully wish listing. And we're coming later in the year.
We're told to say that.
No.
Wish list this
I'm
game
personally, again, really
for those who are
looking forward
interested.
to it coming out. Thanks so much for joining me, Doctor and Doctor.
Thank you. Thank
Talk
you.
about 2 Point Hospital.
Come on!
Now, our second Battle Royale game of the afternoon takes a fantasy RPG-esque bent, and you may have even seen it getting streamed on Twitch in the previous week. Let's take a look at Hi-Rez's Realm Royale.
What? Hi-Rez. Hi-Rez. This is Paladins. High res. This is Paladins high res. High res. Is this Paladins? Paladins Royale? Seriously? It's Paladins Royale.
Joining me to talk about Realm Royale is the executive producer at
No, it's
Hi-Res
Paladins
Studios.
Royale.
It's Rory Newbro, aka Dry Bear. Mr. Dry Bear, what separates Realm Royale from other types of battle royale games in the genre?
It's a good question. So before you go up into the air to determine where you land on the map, you'll actually choose from a list of fantasy classes like mage or hunter or assassin and specify a unique play style before you land.
How do these different classes work?
So the engineer will be more about bunkering down, putting up shields, putting down turrets. The assassin will get behind the lines using stealth, use a sniper rifle to take out targets. And the warrior will just jump in there throwing axes and being crazy.
And, you know, in some of the streams that I've watched, it also seemed like there were abilities, not just the loot and find stuff. Can you talk to me about how the ability mechanics work?
Once you choose a class, it'll come with a set of abilities, and you'll actually be upgrading these during the match, but it specifies your play style. And so as you're looting, abilities as well as armor and weapons will come out of the chest.
Okay.
You'll start equipping that and determining the play style you want, and so you can just really specify.
And you know, you mentioned this a little bit. I've seen it on stream. Talk to me about crafting in the game. I mean, how does crafting work in a game where there's a constantly shrinking play circle?
We're really excited about this. So strewn across the map, there are places called forges. And so once you go to the forge, you'll collect shards from disenchanting loot you find as you're going about. And you'll use these shards to start crafting legendary gear, very powerful pieces that everyone will want.
Yeah.
Once you start the forge, a smokestack will appear above the forge and everyone comes over to
It's like
fight.
a mini objective even.
Big team fight.
So I know that Realm Royale is currently available for free on Steam, but I hear that you have some goodies people can check out that are E3 exclusive.
That's right. So free on Steam. We're actually out for less than a week now, and we were already number 4 on Steam charts. And this week at E3, through Mixer, if you stream on Mixer and you're playing, the streamer that gets closest to the Crown Royale will enter into the hype zone, and so everyone will see you on. You'll be featured on the main page of Mixer. And you'll have a chance to win the Jailbird chicken skin, which is our first piece of cosmetic. It's a little chicken with like a little jailbird, like prisoner outfit, and just box around. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and if you don't know the chicken mechanic, seriously, please look it up right now. Rory, thanks so much for joining me on stage to talk about Realm Royale. Once again, it's for free on Steam right now. Our next game
give me a minute, guys.
that was shown at
That is
last
way
year's
too
PC
bright.
Gaming show, and Frankie has some updates
Morning,
of
just
what
came
they've
in.
been up to.
Yes, John, as you may remember, our next game is made by a core team of just 2 people. It's called
Damn!
and it's a farming and creature collecting indie inspired by Pokemon, Harvest Moon, and Animal Crossing. This fresh trailer features a first look at their unique combat system,
What is
along
this?
with plenty of cute ooblets and environments. Let's take a gander.
These are not the sorts of monsters I would collect. What is this? This looks like an LSD trip. Double Fine? Double Fine? Hey! Where's Brutal Legs in Double Fine? Double Fine! No. Double Fine. Double Fine. Double Fine! At least the music's good. Nice LSD trip. What? They seriously name it Ooblets? Double Fine!
It wouldn't
Double
be a PC
Fine!
game
What are you
without a
doing?
dash of strategy, which is why I'm delighted that we get the chance to share with you the next in the Anno games. Let's take a look at
Ooh! No way! Another Anno? Wait, Ubisoft! Ubisoft! Hey! Hey, Ubisoft! What? Hey! Hey! Ubisoft! There's a new IP called... There's a new Anno sequel. You didn't announce it on your own? What the fuck? No! No! How can you not announce this one? Why? Why does it have to be sub to PC gaming? Oh, Ubisoft is getting worse and worse. How can you be in? Oh my fucking god! You could have win a lot of people with this one. You could have win a lot of people with this one. A new Anno. Yes, yes, please. They didn't announce this in a conference. What the fuck?
Gentlemen, welcome to the stage.
Fuck
I want to
me.
begin right away by asking, for people who haven't seen or experienced the Anno series, what are these types of games like?
It's a sort of
Anno
economy
1800
simulator.
Is a PC only real-time strategy game, and it's kind of mixing city building together with economic simulation.
Yeah, it's a city building economic simulation. That's why a lot of people love Anno. Oh, god damn it. Stop. Buffering. What's going on? Buffering.
Interesting and rich era. There was so much happening
Oh, buffering! What's going on with you?
in this era. So we had two industrial revolutions. We had major scientific inventions. And also big social changes, and also the creation of the big imperial empires. So it's a really rich era.
And what are some of the elements that
PC gaming show is a bit too long, dude. I don't know about you. It's a little bit too long than I thought.
It's kind of for
Maybe there's
player,
so many things on it.
Basically, you start.
Maybe after this we can go straight to Sony.
Kind of medieval
But I would like to take a
then it's
break.
Kind of
Come on.
a journey
Come on.
through the
Let's get this
19th
over with.
century.
Come on.
So it's kind of you
I think this should be
explore
everything.
Everything that kind of happened in this rich era.
And I understand that you have a very unique take on how to work with the community, how to gather feedback. I was wondering if you could talk to me about what is Anno Union.
So last year at Gamescom, when we actually revealed the game, we decided on, you know what, it's pre-alpha, revealed the game. We invited the community to basically become a member of our development team. So we launched our Anno Union platform. It's a place where we give constant weekly updates on the current development and invite players to give feedback and basically help us developing the game.
What's Nintendo going to be? Nintendo is in,
some choices have
goddamn, 12 p.m.
So there's a lot of different stuff we did. So like from feedback we got on our blogs and focus playtests where invited players. We got so much great feedback,
12 a.m. then.
Which had to completely rebalance the mid and late game of the game. Also, we heavily expanded on core features of the game based on feedback. We said like, okay, that really seems to work. Players like that, so okay, let's do it. Like improve the quality a little bit even more.
Again, for the record, I really enjoyed PC gaming. It's just a little bit too long for my taste.
For an AI opponent in the game, for a community creation contest where they could create their own island and stuff like that.
And I understand that some of this footage that you're sharing right now is pieces that people can go to anno-union.com and vote on right now.
Let's get this over with, PC Gaming Show.
So right, just in time
There should be endpoint. There should be endpoint. You're dragging a little bit too long. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna have some breakfast. It's more early morning. Come on. Come on.
And that's only the first stage, because in the second stage, we will allow you to design your own ship variant. So the winner of that first vote, then you can hand in your own design nodes, drawings, 3D models, whatever you like. And the winner of that contest will actually make it into the game.
Now, where is the website that people can go to again to get the most information right now?
Yeah, just check out anno-union.com. That's basically our big community platform. And we want to invite especially strategy gamers, PC players out there to come help us developing the game, sharing feedback. Just check it out.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining me on stage to talk about Anno 1800. Our next title is the final battle royale of the night. And Frankie is going to be talking about it. And it's a little bit, maybe not what you'd expect.
Publisher TinyBuild is known for discovering distinctive indie developers and bringing their quirky ideas to the fore, with Cluster Truck, Speedrunners, and Hello Neighbor among their catalogue of hits. And now I'm delighted to be able to bring you the world-exclusive reveal of a game developed by Galvanic Games in cooperation with Explosion.
It's a little bit too long.
And
That's my criticism.
Rapture Rejects
So
Battle
it's a
Royale.
5-star.
If you've
It's
never seen one before,
start outs with a
ladies and
5-star out of
gentlemen,
5
believe it or not,
to a 4-star.
Top down, isometric, cartoony, and basically bonkers. Let's take a look at what happens when the man upstairs makes an epic fail and only beams up the bad people. Introducing Rapture Rejects.
What is this? Yep, it's another battle royale apparently. No
Every day I strive
way.
to be closer to your light.
No.
I pray that when Judgment Day, that most holiest of days, comes upon us,
No.
when you bring all the good people to heaven, that I may live in eternal glory by your side. Amen.
Is this loss? No. 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 Newgrounds, what are you doing here? Cyanide Happiness and Battle Royale.
Little help. Thanks, brah.
Haha. At least people are laughing. Gameplay. Do you consider this battle royale? But whatever.
Get down here this instant! You didn't break the leaves! Smell you later, you old bag!
Newgrounds game. A Newgrounds game.
I can't believe we got to show that trailer. That's so great. Our final game that we will be showcasing this evening is from perhaps the most famous stealth action franchise in gaming, the Hitman series. Let's take a look at a brand new trailer from Hitman 2.
Okay, Hitman 2 is showstopper. I guess I can. We haven't seen Hitman 2 in anything, I guess. This is the first time we've seen Hitman 2 in the E3. Damn!
Welcome to
That is
Miami,
interesting.
47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox. A day of high-octane thrills and two very public targets.
I really enjoyed the reboot Hitman. I don't know about you. I really enjoyed the reboot Hitman. I really enjoyed the reboot Hitman, so I cannot wait for this one. Is that a fucking fruit? Hey, Hitman 2. Looks interesting. Looks interesting. Can't wait for play it. Can't wait to play it.
Joining me to talk about Hitman 2 is game director from IO Interactive, Jacob Mickelson. Join me up here, Jacob.
Well,
come on out.
At least they start off with the big guns. They stop with the big guns.
Hey, Sean. Welcome, Jacob. Thanks for joining me. I mean, right away, tell me, what is Agent 47 doing in Miami?
Well, he's there to pay a visit to Sharon Robert Knox, who are part of the Kronstadt Empire. And yeah,
he's gonna kill people, basically.
Well, given that it's a Hitman game, I have some
hints. It looks like it's going to be a full game instead of an episodic one like the other one.
The environment was so critical, trying to study and trying to understand it. What are some
Please
of the
no
elements
elusive target this
in
time.
Miami that will show up in Hitman 2?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Miami is, I think it's one of the biggest events we've ever created in the game. And in Miami, we have, of course, the race as the centerpiece.
Yeah.
But being this super high detailed sandbox,
we also go to great lengths to actually create all the surrounding bits and pieces, like you have here, backstage area. Of course, we also have that in Miami. So pits and paddocks, there's an emergency room, and so on. So all the facilities needed in order for you to kind of make your own way through the mission and take advantage of the locations and all the different disguises.
It was confirmed it will not be episodic. Hey,
move in
at least
closer to your targets.
And in terms of the mechanics, I know that there's going to be a lot of the familiar feels, but what are some of the brand new mechanics that are in Hitman?
Yeah, some of the new stuff is, for instance, the crowds we just saw here in Miami. First of all, there's more than ever.
Yeah.
We're close to 2,000 people now in the scenes. And on top of that,
Return of Dogs! Return of the Dogs, I forgot since I come back here. The dogs came back.
If they are not fleeing or running away, then they're there for you to hide in, so in case you get chased by guards. Another new thing is the picture-in-picture mechanic, where you get information about what's going on other places in the level. So if you're setting up traps and stuff like that, you can kind of keep track of where the important characters are. And last but not least, we have the fan favorite, which is the sniper briefcase is back. But this time it's not only for sniper rifles, it's also for all the other things you want to carry around kind of without causing too much attention to yourself.
And I want to ask about some of the weapons and the disguises that have been showing up throughout these trailers.
Yeah, we go to great lengths. I think the theme of this showing is going to be the fish. It's really it's a studio favorite. We're having a lot of laughs at that, right? And then, and then of course you just saw it in the kitchen as a frying pan. So we all know the kitchen is the most.
Goddamn! When are you going to get sued by the PUBG Corporation? That's a frying pan, fam. No. Property of PUBG Corporation. Property of PUBG Corporation.
Will those be making a comeback?
Absolutely. So there's still going to be escalations for you to kind of challenge the game in many different ways. There's going to be challenge packs, again, new challenge for you. And then, of course, the elusive targets that pop up for a short period of time only. And you have one shot at this or, go bust.
As my final question, the expected question, when does Hitman 2 come out?
Hitman 2 comes out November 13, and if you pre-order right now, you also get access to a new game mode called Sniper Assassin.
November 13 this year? This year?
Also, for the first time in the franchise, you can play along with a friend in the co-op mode.
Well, Jacob, thank you so much for coming out.
It's
I'm super looking forward to Hitman 2.
Give me co-op. That's pretty cool. Yes!
I might be the worst Hitman ever, but I try hard. Now, Jacob, I'm going to thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to escort you off to the right. So you're going to rush off this way, because coming in from the left, for the first time ever, vaguely nearby me, it's the co-host, Frankie. Come here, Frankie.
They let me come down from the balcony for good behavior.
Excellent.
Okay,
Frankie,
this should be...
we did it. The PC Gaming Show is done. Thank you so much for joining
us. Yay! It's done! And the PC Gaming Show, I love it. I really love it. It's a little bit too long. It's a little bit dragged on. But overall, it is really good. I really enjoyed this. Lots of new IPs. Lots of things that make me go excited, make me hyped about. It is excellent. Really good all the way through. I'm impressed. Good job, PC Gaming. Great standards up. Now, my new favorite, easily my new favorite, the PC Gaming Show, above Microsoft. Barely, because there are so much original things, while Microsoft just shows things that we already know. A bunch of sequels. A lot of original things, and a lot of them are really good. A lot of them looks good, at least. A lot of them looks great. And yeah, I'm excited. No Half-Life 3, obviously. Shame, but I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this. It is an excellent, really excellent conference. I really enjoyed it. It's a great conference, and it's morning time already, so just gonna do some stuff there. Thank you so much for watching in, fam. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been a great time. That is a little too loud, but I did promise it's gonna be our first song. So anyway, thank you so much for watching in. See you all later in the next stream. Take care. Oh yeah, Sony's stream will be at 9 p.m. EST. So it's gonna be a couple of hours from now. So that means not see you the next stream. See you in just a couple of moments for the Sony's live stream. Take care for now.